It's starting. It's starting soon. Hey, hands up in the room. It's starting. Starting soon. We're locked in. Locked in. Starting. Starting soon. The game complainers coming on soon. Dance, 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 dance in your living room. Just dance, dance, dance like it's all you do. Starting. Starting soon. Sing that hype, sing out of tune. Dance, 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 shake up every room. Just dance, 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 dance. Starting soon. The game complainers coming on soon. Dance, 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 dance in your living room. Just dance, dance, dance like it's all you do. Starting soon. Hype so big we touch the moon. Dance, 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 stomp right through the gloom. Just dance, 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 dance. It's starting soon. Hey, hands up in the room. It's starting soon. We're locked in, locked in. Starting soon. The game complainers coming on soon. Dance, 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 dance in your living room. Just dance, dance, dance like it's all you do. Starting soon. Sing that hype, sing out of tune. Dance, 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 shake up every room. Just dance, 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 dance. Starting soon. The game complainers coming on soon. Dance, 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 dance in your living room. Just dance, dance, dance like it's all you do. Starting soon. Hype so big we touch the moon. Dance, 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 stomp right through the gloom. Just dance, 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 dance. It's starting soon. Hey, hands up in the room. It's starting soon. We're locked in, locked in. Starting soon. The game complainers coming on soon. Dance, 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 dance in your living room. Just dance, dance, dance like it's all you do. Starting soon. Sing that hype, sing out of tune. Dance, 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 shake up every room. Just dance, 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 dance. Starting soon. The game complainers coming on soon. Dance, 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 dance in your living room. Just dance, dance, dance like it's all you do. Starting soon. Hype so big we touch the moon. Dance, 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 stomp right through the gloom. Just dance, 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 dance.
Talk about being locked in. We're locked in. We're here. What's going on, chat?
What's up?
Hello and welcome to Game Complainers episode. I keep forgetting every time we go live here.
646.
646. I'm your host, Barry.
And Frank.
And Anthony.
It's Anthony.
There you go.
Hopefully.
All right. Shout out to
Do I sound okay?
you sound fine. You can
All right.
you can mute your mic if you want, if you got to blow your nose or whatever. That's you don't have to leave it on if you don't want to, so don't worry.
Yeah, it's been the allergies, the post-nasal drip, and all that.
You see,
it's been
a year
horrible.
ago this week, I had a freaking mouthful of phlegm and I couldn't even talk. So this year I said, I'm locking myself in the house. and I'm fine, and you guys are both sick. So there you go. So I gotta not stay sick for the next week. So at least. We got West in the chat room.
Doesn't take long.
We got Venom Dave. We got Dreadpool. We got Dizzy Delta. We got Chrissy Bakley. We got Bobo Ghost. The other Fred. California Fred is like what I like to call him.
Hey, happy belated birthday, Fred.
Happy birthday, Fred. But Fred, let me tell you something, Anthony. I'm going to tell you something really messed up. Fred's channel, The Real Bobo Ghost, got demonetized because, and by the way, we've known Fred for 20 years here on this show, and I met Fred. Fred came to New York, and he came to my shop, and he hung out with me for a little bit with his family. They demonetized his entire channel because they said, oh, you have all AI stuff. Meanwhile, he's not AI, he's stop motion. So he appealed to YouTube, and they denied his appeal, and he's got to appeal again. That's how crazy this is getting.
That's absolutely insane. I think it's weird because
And he was
with
getting
each
paid.
video.
He was getting paid for his videos, man. And you know what? Rightfully
Sure.
so, because he spent hours doing the stop motion stuff for years. He's been doing this
Yeah,
since
his
we've known
projects
him.
would take
He did it before AI
his
existed.
projects would take
Yeah.
they would take a lot of time, and he would always share them with us, and we always watched them. We always liked them.
We did the voices
You
for
know,
some of his stuff.
Yeah. And when you upload videos now, and I think live streams, I think it has this option, but it does ask you if your video has any AI, and you select no.
Right. Well-
If it has any altered content, it's called, right? And if he checked that off, there's no reason why.
Well, the thing
YouTube
is,
should hold
Anthony,
him, like,
these videos are over 20. I mean, they're through the course of 20 years. He's got to go back to every single
Yeah.
video and do that, I guess.
YouTube has gotten a little bit better with communication and emails. You just have to actually talk to somebody that isn't a like machine.
I
and
told
just, like,
him to get a
automate it. Like,
Twitter and tweet them and then DM them.
yeah. You got to get on socials and don't give up, because that's a lot of hard work, and you obviously deserve to get paid for your time. And it's not AI. So, and if anyone flagged it as AI, then shame on them, because it's not what it is. And even if it was, who cares if, people do upload that stuff and you run it through that filter? YouTube should be able to understand that it's not. Even if it was done under manual review, there should be another review of the channel and not like completely demonetize them.
Right.
So
Well,
hopefully that gets sorted, man, because that's serious.
yeah, I hope so, because Fred, he was making a decent amount of money here with his videos. And like I said, rightfully so, he put a lot of time and work into it. So, Fred, we hope everything works out with you, because that's not cool. When you told me that this week, I was pissed off.
Yeah, I don't like hearing that. And he has a lot of subscribers and views, and he deserves
Bro,
it.
he
so I
had
really hope
Brad
it works.
Dorff comment on his Chucky versus Ted video, or whatever it was, Chucky versus Leprechaun or something. I mean, he's got celebrities watching his stuff, so I'm just saying, everyone should show California Fred some love and subscribe to him at The Real Bobo Ghost. He's in the chat right now. Just click on his icon and hit that subscribe button. Currently going through the motions. It sucks, and thank you. Yeah, well, anytime. And Frank posted his link directly, so I'm going to pin that. So you guys can just click on that and subscribe to him and check out some of his stuff. All right. Now we got some stuff to talk about tonight. We don't have much to talk about, which is good, because these guys are sick, so we can get in and get out, I guess. Nothing too crazy. Venom Dave subscribed to Fred. All right, cool.
Thanks, Venom.
Speaking of Fred, our pal Fred, he's got a message for everyone. If I could find it. Oh, Fred. Here it is. All right, who's ready for this? Let's do it.
Here I am again. You know, I just got off work. You know, I'm trying to afford this fucking Helix. You know, saving up that money. You know, because, you know, Xbox pay to play. But yeah. Anyways, you know, trying to help out Phil. You know, Mr. Know-It-All. You know, and by the way, Phil, I thought you said that Starfield wasn't going to be on the PS5. What happened there, bud? You know, were you just fucking afraid that a game will run better not on your precious Xbox? Because let me tell you, that game's going to look 10 times more fucking better on the fucking Pro than that goddamn thing. I don't even know if it's going to be Pro Enhanced. I have no idea. If it is Pro Enhanced, then fuck you, Xbox, you know. I'm gonna cancel my Game Pass subscription and fucking just go straight to PlayStation, buy that shit on fucking PlayStation, and play it on Pro. Because at least I'll get a good fucking game. Yeah. Fucking Phil. What are you doing, man? You're lucky I'm trying to fucking afford this damn Helix, because it's tiring. But, love you guys.
Whose channel are you posting? You posted Fred's channel twice?
No, just the once.
I see 2 of them here.
Uh-oh, I don't. I see the pinned and the one I put.
I guess they pin it at the bottom now on YouTube. Okay.
That's weird, yeah.
That is very weird. All right. Well, speaking about the other Fred, his video right there. Here is a copy of Starfield, which I got for free from GameStop. If this camera will show it. Oh, you got it for free? Yeah, I did. Because I had over $70 in GameStop reward coupons. And guess what? I used them on this and I got it. Now, I was supposed to stream this the last 2 days, but I've been too tired. And my mister came today, so I've been messing with that for a little bit. Talos, what's going on, buddy? How you doing?
What's up, Talos? Only 4 games.
Only the 4 games, and here's the
Just 4. That's all you get.
But don't worry, guys. It wasn't one of those 4 games. It was the next set of 4 games.
Oh, okay.
You know what I find funny, and I said this in the unboxing video. Phil Spencer bought Bethesda. He bought
Bethesda.
He bought Bethesda. I was gonna say ABK. He bought Bethesda. I might have said ABK in my video, right? I don't even remember anymore. But they said Phil Spencer bought Bethesda because he didn't want this game being exclusive to PlayStation. The irony there. So he's such a smart businessman that he bought Bethesda so he could put their games on PlayStation anyway and stick Microsoft with $68 billion in debt. Or was ABK $68 billion? How much was Bethesda?
Wasn't Bethesda like $9 billion or something? Let me see.
Look it up. I'm getting confused with ABK and Bethesda, Actiblizzard, King.
It was $7.5 billion for
All right.
Bethesda.
So $8 billion he spent to buy this company for what? For what?
To make games on PlayStation.
They were doing the same thing anyway. He just told Microsoft, let's spend our money on this shit and not get anything in return.
Pretty much, because now they're footing the development costs, so real smart.
That's a smart businessman that this guy was. And I'm so glad he's not there anymore. And I welcome this new lady, and I hope she does well.
It's like you had a chance to get Call of Duty, and you just didn't take it.
Anthony, that's like if you sold your parents' house, and then you rebought it at a higher price. And you're like, well, at least we got the house. Like, there was no point. What the fuck was the point?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have PlayStation, or we're gonna have Halo in that PlayStation packaging soon, which is insane. Like, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, and
It's
you know
already
what,
crazy.
Frank? We're going to be the only guys that buy it on PlayStation because are we? Oh no, never mind. I thought we were muted. You know, this new OBS is confusing. Anyway, hockey fan, what's going on? Hockey fan, Fred's in the chat. The real Bobo Ghost. Well, you guys used to watch me 20 years ago this year. It's crazy. It's celebrating a lot of anniversaries this June, that's for sure. But yeah, so he bought Starfield for what? For what?
Same thing. Doom would have been on both. Indiana Jones.
He
Starfield,
bought
they're all on both.
he bought that company for this game to stay on Xbox. And what happened? He put it on PlayStation anyway. So what was the point of buying that company?
Maybe Bethesda
Now, my
was going
real
to stop
question
making
is-
games for Xbox completely.
What is it, Anthony? What's the real question you gotta ask?
How does it run on the Pro?
Well, I haven't played it yet, even though I opened it and I installed it. And I left my PlayStation on all night by accident. So people are probably like, what's this guy doing at the dashboard? No, I was sleeping. Anyway, listen, I haven't tried it yet. I'm going to stream it. I don't know when, but I'm going to stream it. But I will say this. I saw Game Ranks made a video on this. It's defaulted on the Pro at 30 FPS. So you have to go in the options and change it. So they have
Interesting.
They have 60 FPS and they have 60 FPS enhanced. Now 60 FPS enhanced, apparently you get a massive amount of glitches in the game. So this game is still broken after fucking 3 years. Or 2 years. When did this come out?
2023, almost 3 years.
This game is still buggy as shit on on 60 FPS enhanced. And people are saying that the update doesn't really even do anything anyway. Like, it's not a big deal, the update. Like, it's not like a life-changing update.
That's
So
Bethesda, though. That's what they always do.
so that's what I'm gonna play this and I'll check it out and I'll let everybody know when I'm streaming it. But
Yeah, hopefully they update it to where it kind of makes a difference, because we're at that point where, you know, like, these games are coming out also on the Pro in addition to, and you're going to see that difference if they actually put the effort into the actual. I mean, it's like a Requiem difference where there's,
Bro,
you can tell that difference.
your base is blown out.
Is that okay?
Speak again.
Check 1, 2.
Okay, you're good now.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. But yeah, I think that there just needs to be a difference in the performance, because again, this console is now $900. And if you got stuff coming out on the Pro, in addition to what it already was out before with the Series X, like, there has to be that difference. But like you guys said, Bethesda's being Bethesda, so they got to make sure this shit starts running, because the Pro can do it. I mean, if you look at Requiem, it's no joke.
The Pro could do it, but Microsoft can't figure this out. Yeah, I mean, like,
well, it's a game that definitely can be improved upon throughout the years. It's just holding people's interest, because the idea of Starfield is pretty cool. Like,
right.
It just didn't land with as many people as maybe they would have wanted it to. Whether that was the marketing, whether it was just like the support. Like, we've seen games like No Man's Sky turn around completely, right? And it's won so many awards and it got turned around. Something like that could happen with Starfield, but it could take years for it to happen if they even give it that long to, improve, I guess. But
right.
Yeah, I was just curious if it did run significantly better, because, we've seen stuff like Indiana Jones and everything else actually look gorgeous on the Pro. Compared to the Series X.
Indiana Jones is awesome. It's not like game of the year or anything, but it's an awesome game. I have it on PlayStation, so
yeah,
pretty good. Yeah, well, this game I will check out and I'll let you know. But for the video I saw from Game Ranks after I bought it, I came home. I was gonna stream it, but I had gaming and easy I had to do last night, so I couldn't get on there. And today I got up late and I got the Mister came in the mail. I wasn't expecting this thing till next week. It came in the mail, so I've been messing with that. And your buddy showed up too, so I'll show you that in a minute. But yeah, Game Ranks, they said that it's got a lot of bugs right now. Hopefully they patch all that stuff though, so I can play it. Listen, this game just didn't hold my interest. I put a few hours into it when it came out on PC. I built a computer just to play this fucking game. And whatever. Like didn't really hold me. So we'll see. I'm gonna play. It supports the DualSense 5 with the haptic feedback and all that stuff. So that's why I really picked it up. I was like, oh, I'll check that out, see what it's like. But we'll see. We'll see if it can hold my interest again. If not, it goes to work. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, it didn't impress me that much either. And I'm a big fan of that genre,
You
but
beat the game though, right?
yeah, but I beat it like when it first came out, and I mean, I think it's one of the weakest Bethesda games that they made in the last like decade or more.
And they hyped this up as game of the generation. Like, what was that all about?
It had a good concept.
The hype
but
behind it
just-
was great. Like, I really thought this was going to be a really cool game, especially in outer space. But
Yeah, there was a lot of problems. You weren't really free to explore. The stuff got monotonous. I don't know. It didn't come together well, unfortunately. And I had big hopes for that, but I don't know. It's not great.
Brandon, what's going on?
What's up?
Elder Scrolls 6.
Good to see you guys.
I'm sure it'll be out. But at this point, is it going to be any good? Or is it going to be like another Starfield over here?
That better be good, Elder Scrolls.
All right, listen. I said Anthony's buddy showed up.
Oh man, you got it.
Did you get it?
I did not order a copy. No, I'd like to. I did see him on a podcast that I listened to. And I saw him interviewed on there.
I saw him interviewed on a
And,
few
it was-
podcasts the last couple of days. So they were all great podcasts. I'll tell you that, man. They were fantastic.
I like his story, and I like how he talks about Sean Cunningham and was honest about that. Like he seems like a really chill guy that just tried to, make something that was a little bit different, and it worked for some people.
Bro,
It didn't work for everybody.
the fact that they 86 this guy,
Yeah.
and then when he said for the fans, by the fans, like that ruined this guy with the whole horror community, right? But now he's come out and said everything he needs to say, and it's like, wow, they really screwed this guy.
Yeah, and I think like some people
By the
have
way-
liked Part 9.
Look what's on the back:
Yeah, that's awesome.
the hot dog in the donut.
So Michael Felcher,
What Creighton Duke
is the
talks
guy
about
that
in the
actually, yeah, Michael Felcher does a bunch of like all the Blu-ray stuff and the special feature. Like he helped put this together under his thing, and they collaborated. And the podcast I watch had him and Michael on there, and it's cool to hear like the story of like the artwork and stuff like that. And he was just like, "Dude, I had this idea. We should put the donut and the hot dog on there." And he's like, "That's an amazing idea. We have to put that on there." It seems cool, and the artwork looks cool. And I love documentaries as well, like horror documentaries, or just like how things were made. Like
Bro,
that's
this
like,
guy,
kinda like
he's like David Jaffe and Paul Heyman had like a son. Like this guy reminds me of. He reminds me of both
especially
guys.
now that he's older. Yeah. Because I always envisioned him as like how he looked back then in like those early interviews, but it's like that's not what he looks like now. He just looks like
I
dude
think-
that just got screwed over by the industry.
Unfortunately, I think he suffered a stroke, so that's why he kind of looks like the way he does.
Well, he if anything, it just looked like he like lost weight. Like he doesn't look like as a
Well,
but he doesn't look bad for his age. You know what I mean? It looks like he's taking care of himself enough to like still.
if you had a
do
stroke,
stuff in
Anthony, you got to
capacity.
fucking you got to stop doing everything you're doing. So
Well, I mean, he says he's still like writing stuff. Like he's writing like
yeah,
I
he's
think he said
still
writing
he's
a
still
book and stuff.
working. Yeah.
So he's still working, which is great. Like at least he can have some kind of like, and even with documentaries like this, where he can get his voice out there still in a capacity where he can just sit down and tell his story. It's pretty cool,
Right.
But yeah, it's either you like Part 9 or you don't like Part 9. Like some people really have liked that more over the years, like put that movie over. Same thing with Part 8. Some people think Part 8's terrible, but I like it in a cheesy kind of way. And same thing with 9. It's like it's not great, but like it is funny. There's a lot of funny moments in that. And there's a lot of violent moments in there. So it's like it kind of is a weird balance, you know. But it's very 90s. It's like Freddy's Dead. It's like lathered in 90s. So that's also why it's pretty unique.
Yeah, I can't remember if he had a stroke or he had Bell's palsy. I can't remember. I heard something a few years ago about that.
Really? Okay. I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
so
yeah, 'cause
I
he
can't
didn't mention
remember which
anything,
one.
like on the actual podcast that I listened to, but it might be in the documentary. I'm not sure. Like if he talks about his later, like
I
years
didn't
and
watch
stuff
it
like
yet.
that.
I ripped it.
Yeah.
It's ready to go, and I'm gonna pop this in when I have time because I want her to watch it too.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things, so I definitely want to check it out. I'll probably pick up the physical at some point.
I think you got to buy that soon because I don't think it's going to be printed for a long time. They sold out on their website, and I ordered from some random place, DVD Orbit or something, and it was $40 fucking because I can't find it anywhere. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying it came quick though. I ordered it a few days ago, and it's here. So just saying. All right. So we talked about Redfall. Let's talk about that again real quick and get Anthony's take. Anthony, what the hell is going on with Xbox? Or what was going on with Xbox at the time? Did you hear anything about this? Did you watch the show or no? You didn't see it.
I did see the graphic comparison that you guys pulled up. If that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, they remember we kept seeing that stupid zombie deer every Xbox showcase. Oh, it's coming. All these podcast guys had that deer in the background, the lady shooting the deer or trying to shoot the deer.
Yeah.
Well, we find out that when they showed everyone that clip, it was in text document form. There was no team behind it. There was no team that knew anything about this trailer. And it's like, dude, what are you guys doing? And then I see a bunch of these Xbox guys go, well, these were always concept trailers. It's like, dude, fuck you, okay? You show these trailers when you're in development, and this game is a year or two from release. You don't show a fucking trailer before you even start working on a game. And they're acting like, oh, yeah, well, we should know that already. From where?
Now, I don't know if I've ever played State of Decay, but when I looked at it, I was just like, well, this kind of just looks like more of the same.
It looks like State of Decay 2. It looks like State of Decay 1.
Like the cinematic stuff, did it even say underneath, like, you know how they usually say this is not actual gameplay? Did it say that at all in that cinematic?
It didn't say that, but here's the thing. They do that they do all the time, okay? But Microsoft made it. They showed you that over-the-shoulder shooting to make you think that was the game.
Yeah.
While the rest of it was all CGI looking, those parts that over the shoulder, they wanted to get you to think that was the game. That was all CGI. Because you look at the game now, it looks like it's on original Xbox.
It does look really
Is that going to be
And
the major announcement?
From playtest,
It's
right?
Play
So
Anywhere,
like,
OG Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox One X, Xbox Series. Dreadpool says they pulled an Anthem. No, you know what they pulled, Dreadpool? They pulled an Alien Isolation. No, I'm sorry, an Alien Colonial Marines.
Oh man!
Remember our guy over there, right? Randy Pitchford stole all that money from Fox and Sega and funneled that right into Borderlands 2. I remember that.
Then we got what he called Aliens Colonial Marines.
Which
I don't know
Sega
what that was.
Sega did take him to court over that, by the way.
I mean, I remember Colonial Marines when it came out, and I burned it because I had to just see it, and it was bad.
Watch Dogs did that too, remember? They showed the jacket up in the air and everything.
Yeah, that was a big deal. Yeah, I remember we talked about that on the show.
And then they left the fucking files on the PC version in some random folder that said E3 demo. and then people extracted it and put it over the game, and they actually got the E3 demo.
Yeah, the modders did it. They found the files and just did it. But they
Anthem
could
was-
never do it themselves.
Anthem was just the video. A demon was just the video. The demon have a team. The demon have a team. The devil made Anthem.
Oh my god. It would
The
be a
devil
good
made
game
Anthem do
probably
it.
then.
That's a scale bound. Well, here's the thing. They really need to stop doing this practice. And I keep hearing all these Xbox guys are, well, everyone does it. Well, a lot of people do it when they're a year or two into actually developing the game. They don't throw up a trailer and then they're nowhere. It's still a text document on some guy's computer. You know what I mean? I've never seen any other video game company do that. Obviously, Microsoft is the first to do it because they came out and flat out admitted that it was a text document when that thing aired and they had no idea that was even airing.
They barely even had a concept for the game. That's why all that stuff's not in the game that they showed. 'cause
That
it
should be
wasn't
false
even-
advertising. And you know what? People need to go to jail over that. I'm sorry, but that's what you got to do. All right? I don't want to hear it.
fraud.
It's you're defrauding your fucking customers.
At least they had.
What if I bought an Xbox because I wanted to
shoot?
shoot that zombie deer? What are you going to say to me then? Well, it's grounded. Dude, fuck your 65-year-old ass and fuck that game Grounded, okay? Go watch Honey, I Shrunk the Fucking Kids and shut up. Nobody cares. Grounded. I bought a fucking Xbox to play Gears of War and Halo. I didn't buy an Xbox to play fucking little old man Grounded. Dude, imagine if I told Anthony, Anthony, we gotta buy Xboxes because Grounded's coming out. Anthony would be looking at me like, I'm not paying $500 for Grounded. Like, I'm not doing it. What do you mean? It's going to be a great game.
Oh my god.
If I said, Anthony, Gears of War 10 is coming out, Marcus is back with the chainsaws and everything, Anthony's going to be like, I'm buying that shit right now.
Yeah, yeah. I'll be like, all right, I'll definitely consider this.
I like little old man Grounded.
It's interesting that this game, State of Decay 3, it existed in a document, and so they just like made this, right? Is that
It was an
where it was?
idea, and they were like, "Oh, we
Yeah.
have 2 other ones to draw off of, so we'll just make this trailer."
And by the
up,"
way,
and then-
that was the same showcase where another game was possibly a text document known as Perfect Dark. That was shown at the same showcase. And this was 2020, right before the Series X launched. So, based on that showcase, people made their decisions to buy a Series X. So, slap the fucking handcuffs on Phil Spencer.
But the zombie.
You forgot the best game, Pentiment. Grounded saved Xbox. I bought an Xbox for Avowed, says Venom. Yeah, Venom Dave. And Avowed comes out in 2 more days on PlayStation. Isn't that funny? In 1 week, we got 3 Xbox games on PlayStation. We got South of Midnight. We got Starfield, and Avowed is on Friday.
they're so forgettable you couldn't even remember the games.
They didn't even space them out. They just said, yeah, just put them over there. Just get them out.
Yeah, they need to make money off of them.
You do
They didn't
realize
sell
that
well.
PlayStation got more Xbox exclusives in 1 year than Xbox did? Because they still got more games coming out this year.
Yeah, and so far they're all announced for PlayStation except Gears. All the rest of them are coming.
And Gears, what if that is on PlayStation anyway? I mean, we keep hearing that it's going to be exclusive to Xbox, but realistically, what's that really going to do for anybody?
I still don't
It
believe that.
It would draw a line in the sand for sure, but you have to capitalize on that. You have to have momentum on that.
Yeah, there has to be more to it than that. It can't be, because again, same thing with like Halo, right? It's like, okay, you're gonna do Campaign Evolved in the fall, same month as GTA. by the way. I think, right?
Well, they're
November?
saying Halo might be summer now to get away from GTA.
Interesting.
But
Okay.
the summer's, here's the thing with the summer.
Because the anniversary is November, but I guess they would just like.
Oh, no, Anthony, we have to release Forza on the Halo anniversary. Come on. Like, or we have to release it like 2 days after the anniversary. So we get screwed over big time anyway. You know, they don't care about tradition anymore, these companies. They really don't give a shit. You know that from Capcom.
That's true,
Capcom released
yeah.
everything except for the 30th anniversary, the day of the 30th anniversary for the game.
Yeah.
They just put a statement out saying, thanks for playing the game.
Yeah.
And then April 1st, April
Go to this
2nd.
orchestra concert or whatever it is, like whatever they're putting on that you can go to.
Who goes to
which
these
I'm sure
concerts?
is cool. I'm sure it's cool, but like, because the music is really good in the games, but like, that's like not really like
You're
like
catering.
a celebration. Like,
You're catering. You know your audience, Anthony, okay? Not to make fun of everybody, but they're catering to those guys that don't have any money. Okay? Who's got billions of dollars? Like, I got to go to the Resident Evil Symphony.
I don't. It depends on how expensive it is. If it's in like a theater,
I
You know,
know
I don't
for a
know.
fact that nobody in your chat room bought that fucking Porsche that Leon was driving.
I doubt that.
Not one fucking soul in your chat room bought that car.
I doubt that.
And
only
even
doing, like, major
even Carlos
cities,
Cruz didn't do it.
It's over. It's over in Europe, so it's already like expensive.
He doesn't need Carlos Cruz doesn't need a Porsche because he has the 5090s he drives around on. He just put them all together and he drives around.
yeah.
on.
Taylor says he doesn't think E-Day will be exclusive because they put Halo Gears in for right, but that was the old regime. We're hearing that the new regime is going to put the brakes on putting their games on it. Like how Sony just put the brakes on making games on PC. We're hearing that Xbox is going to put the brakes on their games going anywhere else, which would be a good start. But at the same time, when you put the brakes on it like that, you have to have like 4 more other games coming with that game that are quality. Quality is the key here. Okay? You can't put the brakes on just Gears of War and be like, yeah, we drew a line in the sand. Then nobody buys it. And then there's no other games coming that could follow it quality-wise. And then it's stuck there. And you're wasting time by putting on the other platform making money. So again, we've talked about it. It's a real catch-22 with this whole thing. It would be great on one hand, and on the other hand, it's going to be a bad thing for them. So it's you got to throw your hands up in the air, and that's what happens with mismanagement, and that's how we got here. Xbox is in it. I keep hearing, and we talk about this all the time. Oh, if Phil didn't come along, Xbox would be dead. Well, guess what? What state is it in now? Maybe
in
it
a state
should.
of decay.
Maybe it should. It's in a state of decay, like you just said. Maybe he should have let it go a while ago. I don't know. You know, it's.
I think maybe at the start of this gen would have been a nice time for him to leave. Got the Series X out the door in the ass, and then okay, that
Nah,
would have been at least enough time to say, okay, maybe Halo would have been delayed anyway because of just what they were doing.
right.
But they could have said they could have probably kept those things from coming over. Everything that we just mentioned that came over, including Fable, like they're saying in the chat, that's also coming over.
Well, here's the
like-
thing. Talos, I'm trying to explain something here. Phil Spencer did all those deals for those games. Now the deal hasn't been publicly made about Gears of War yet. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like, yeah, those games are all going. We all know that. They can't just pull Halo and say that's not going. They already advertised it's going over.
Yeah, that's coming out.
Gears
yeah.
of War, we don't know anything about. We don't know like where it's going.
EA specifically. Yeah.
Yeah, they never put a logo on that thing at all. So we were assuming. Now, if that stays exclusive, like I said, great for them. That's a good first start for the new regime. But at the end of the day, that's one game. And it's not going to make money because it's going to be in Game Pass. No one on Xbox is going to pay for it. You got to make money on that thing somehow. What are you going to do? And then you put it over there, and then you're fucking ruining it because you're putting it on somewhere else. But you're making a couple of bucks. And the longer you wait to put it over there on PlayStation, you're going to make even less money because no one's going to care about it. So they box themselves in a bad spot. And hopefully they can figure this out. But we have to wait and see what happens with Gears of War. We're hearing it is, we're hearing it isn't. We don't know. And to be honest with you guys, I really don't fucking care anymore. I just want to play the game. So we've been waiting for Gears of War, another Gears since 2019.
Yeah, I'll play it on PC if I have to. I don't care. I just want to play it.
I want to play that game, so I'm excited for that one.
By the way, there was a rumor floating around today that seems pretty credible that Halo is supposed to come out July 28th with early access July 23rd. Somebody data mined it, and the sites were all picking it up earlier. So I don't know. It might not be true. But
What early access would you have, though? There's no online.
I don't know. And there's apparently there's skins for it, like that you can buy. Like,
If you're going to, I think doesn't have online campaign co-op or something.
Yeah, I think so.
But here's the thing. If you're releasing that game in the summer, nobody's home. Everyone's good. They're out on vacation. They're going to college. They're doing other stuff. If the game had online multiplayer, great. Release it in the summer. But it doesn't. So I don't know. I mean, again, that was the stupidest thing you could have done. You're selling its soul to make a couple of bucks on the other side when the other side's not even going to fucking buy because it doesn't have online.
I don't understand that either.
You could have had cross-play with everything. You could have had everyone involved in that. Well, the first game on the original Xbox didn't have online. Okay, motherfucker, then go back with Doc Brown to the year 2001 and go fucking play the game back then with him. All right? We're in 2026 right now. It's 25 fucking years later. Everything's got online for the most part. X-Men, an arcade from the late 80s, early 90s, that's got online now in 2026. But hey, a brand new Halo can't have it? Come on, man. Enough is enough.
They're probably gonna have a special edition with like skins, and that's
I don't think so. I think it's just gonna be available in the shops.
I don't know. That's just what I was hearing.
Because they don't seem to be doing shit about collector's edition. We haven't heard anything about a collector's edition.
No, that's why I don't understand how, and I don't understand that it says there's no microtransactions, but we've already seen skins for it. So I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, if you buy it on PlayStation, you get a fucking Killzone skin.
Imagine that. I don't know. It's a mess with not having multiplayer. Like you said, it's totally a missed opportunity. So I don't see it selling well without multiplayer, but we'll see.
And that's the problem. Again, it's Halo 1 again. It's Gears of War Reloaded again. You know what I mean? It's the same fucking game. If it was a new Halo with online multiplayer, I think when you put it on PlayStation, it's going to sell. Because people are like, oh shit, it's another sequel to Halo. You put the first game on there again, it's like, what are you doing? Like, this is what you're doing? I don't know, man.
Yeah, I really don't understand it at all. It's like they really just don't care about Halo at all.
They don't care about any of their IPs. They just get them out. Like Gears of War, okay? E-Day is cool because we want to know what happens with E-Day. We've been hearing about E-Day since the first game. That's cool. But there's some people on the other side that are like, can we just get a sequel to 5 and wrap that up? Because apparently they're not going back. So
Yeah,
who the hell knows?
We never got an end to Halo Infinite. We never got an end to Gears. They're just going to keep screwing around with it.
Yeah, that's the problem with, I think, when you have so much set up already and you've built up these stories, and things just changed throughout the years, and they had to kind of, the fact that we've waited this long for Gears is absolutely insane. And if it's not coming out this year and it's coming out next year, it's gonna suck. It's just gonna be another year that we're waiting, you know.
I assume it's coming this year because that showcases we're actually going to all be together when they make that announcement. So
Yeah, I've been saying for the 20th anniversary, it just makes sense for it to come out. It'll
Yeah.
still be a few weeks before Gears or GTA rather. So
I hope that's the game I'm waiting for next. Gears of War.
yeah, it's been too long, man. It's been way too long.
Let me ask the chat. Let's see if this is even let's see if this is even a thing with this chat. Let's see here. Start a poll.
By the way, speaking of Xbox, you want to hear something funny? They sent out the Forza Horizon 6 previews, and the previews locked to 30 frames.
What
And
the
there's no
hell?
PC build.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So they sent out the Forza Horizon 6 previews, and it's locked to 30 frames, by the way.
Why?
Not the game, just the preview. Because I don't know.
Why is the preview locked at 30 FPS?
I have no idea. Like, why would you not want them
It's
to...
a fucking racing game.
You're telling me. I'm reading this, and I'm like, people actually thought all day, they're like, yo, the game's locked to 30, and then they came out and clarified, no, at launch it'll have 60 or whatever.
But why? What is the point of a preview if you can't fucking play the game like it should be?
That was exactly my thought. It's like, let people choose what they want to do. Why would you do that? And there's no PC build.
You
for
know
the
what, man?
preview,
Fuck
only
these guys.
Xbox.
They don't know shit. They don't know anything. They don't know their ass from their elbow. I hope Satya fucking wraps this shit up and sells it. I don't care who you sell it to. Sell it to Vince McMahon, okay? I don't even give a fuck who you sell it to. Just get rid of it. You're
Well, let me
seriously
see if
going to
there's-
release a preview in 30 FPS of a racing
Yeah.
game.
Preview limited to 30 FPS performance mode and full release. That's
Then
what it says.
what is the point anymore?
Oh, okay. These guys said it's because it's in quality mode and they want you to look at the good graphics.
Really?
I could look at the last 10 Forza games that all look the same. Who cares?
I mean, I bet it's not ready, and that's why they didn't want people to.
Is this preview only on Xbox?
It's only for they just like sent codes out to people. Like it's not like I don't think anyone can access it. It's only to like certain people, the usual suspects. But the game comes out in like a month, so good luck.
What comes out in a Forza comes out in a month?
Yeah, it comes out in May. So they gotta.
What's
that
what's
ready.
the point of even putting a preview out?
I don't know.
This close to
Could let-
release, there's no point. Just release the
They-
game.
Well, they just gave it to their guys, so the guys can be like, "It's the greatest game ever made," even though it's the same thing again. Like you know how they do. They always do stuff like this. So dumb.
It's the same fucking people too.
Yeah, I saw the people who got it were like, the same people.
Yeah, same Geritol.
But
That-
they
that's
gotta
okay.
they gotta keep them on there. They gotta keep them on the.
They
the
won't be getting
payroll.
codes in the next 10 years, I'll tell you that. They'll be in a nursing home. Then they can't play anything. And then they got to give those codes to somebody else. Come on, people, vote. There's a lot of people in there. Vote in the chat. If not, I'll end the poll because when I have the poll up on my end, it's like gigantic. I prefer Gears of War over GTA, says Talos. Oh, there you go. So does Anthony. The 55-year-old men all got codes, says Weston. Oh, I know. They all did. That's okay. They got the senior citizen discount.
It's included in
Oh,
your
man.
retirement plan.
This is the issue with this whole thing.
You thought that it mattered, but it doesn't.
You're literally paying for these guys to do their shows and pretend like they're just fans when they're not. We all know they're getting paid off. Then you're sending these same guys codes so that they could give your game fucking 10 out of 10s, 9 out of 10s, 8 out of 10s. At some point, people keep seeing through this shit. You really think people are that dumb? I mean, there's a lot of dumb people in the rooms. Like, don't get me wrong. But there's a lot of people that aren't dumb, and we see what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious what's happening.
Wouldn't you, with the new regime, wouldn't you just say scrap all that shit and start getting new people involved?
Yeah, get some people who are a little more unbiased, a little more like interesting to watch, you know?
I don't know. I don't know. That's the weird thing. We'll never know how this all plays out. But there's definitely a lot of bullshit going on.
Yeah, it's like nonstop bullshit, and this
is why people don't trust the company.
Yeah, and it's like not even to say like State of Decay 3 would have even done anything, even if it was good, because at this point, there's so much bad surrounding the stuff and kind of where they're at currently in this gen. So it's pretty yeah, it's just not good. So maybe new leadership will help. I don't know.
Well, listen, I'm batting. I'm hoping that lady does good because it's not Phil Spencer.
Need her to kind of
we
revive our love for this brand.
We were fucking complaining so much about Phil Spencer, and they finally fucking fired him. Our prayers were answered. And it wasn't, oh, we want him out because we hate Xbox. No, we wanted him out because we love Xbox, and this guy's fucking everything up. That's why.
There's too much.
It's too much bullshit. And we saw right through it all the time, man. Everything this guy was saying. This guy was lying like a fucking maniac. You know, like in Jason Goes to Hell, he's killing everybody every 3 seconds. That's Phil Spencer lying. That's what, you know what, Anthony? That's your next movie. Spencer Goes to Hell. And then he's fucking just opening rooms and lying. And then he fucking runs in the other room and starts lying.
I mean, he did lie about everything.
He lied about every fucking thing that he talked about.
I'm only going to kill 4 games. That's it.
Well, I can't tell you unless you have the game in your hand, you know, and then you can believe me, whatever. We never got the games in our hands. So he flat out told us he was a liar. He was lying. He was a liar and lying. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, this sucks. It sucks that the brand's in this position because fucking Eric Bischoff didn't know how to run it. Just like WCW. I'm always going to bring that comparison. You know why? Because Bischoff was great until he wasn't. And guess what happened? The company fucking went down and then they sold it.
They don't have, like, it was just this whole gen, man. Like I said, by the time this console came out, it was like they just couldn't really steer the ship and make the right choices at this point, where they really bounced back with the Xbox One X, and the competition was there to kind of put, you know, the PS4 Pro in check during that time. And then when they turn around the gen, now it's like, what are they going to do? You know?
All right, you got to win the people back. It's going to be very hard to do. Like I said, it's going to be a lot of money. But again, this whole thing wraps around State of Decay because you can't trust these guys. It's hard to trust this brand. Because now we're finding out that was never State of Decay 3. It was just a fucking video. And I see these guys, well, whenever I see a video, it seems like it's concept. No, fuckface. That's not what, when we see these videos, we're like, this game is coming out soon. You know what I mean? We don't see a video and be like, oh, that must be a text document on his desktop. Great. I can't wait for another 15 years when it comes out.
Yeah,
Duke
you want to know
Nukem
that
Forever?
that game is in development.
You know why Duke Nukem Forever got fucking delayed for so long? Because they were developing the fucking game. There's like 15 fucking builds of that game out there.
Yeah.
And they just couldn't, the management kept changing. They couldn't get it done. They couldn't get it out. Then they sold the company. Then the company got bought out. And this game was
There was
still
so
being
much
worked
shit.
on. Then
Yeah.
Gearbox grabbed the IP from Apogee. Or 3D Realms, whatever the fuck they're called. 3D Realms didn't have the rights anymore, but they have fucking part of the code. And this Randy Pitchford guy grabbed the game and fucking rebuilt the game. Like, it's insane. What happened to this game?
Yeah.
But it's not like
That
people.
was years
It
and
wasn't
years.
concept. They were working on this goddamn game. I've never heard of this in my life.
No, because how can you put something out and you don't know what's gonna make the cut? Like they said, like the zombie deer. The guy was like, "Oh yeah, there's no zombie animals in the game." It's like, but you showed the trailer, so obviously it's.
But he
you
didn't
can't just
know.
do that.
He claims
I
that they,
know.
they put it out there and he was like, there was only me and 4 other people here. We had no idea they did that.
Yeah,
Chrono, what's
It's just-
going on, buddy?
it's a mess with that. Like I can't even understand why you would do that. Like it's the stupidest thing ever. Thinking like, oh, they'll never notice. It's like, yeah, we noticed.
All right, so the poll,
Especially when it looks the same.
I'm ending the poll. 55% of people said yes, they will play if it's only on Xbox, and 45% said no. There you go. So that's
Wow.
good. That's good that people will actually pick up an Xbox to play this game. What's Chrono saying? I ended up buying 2 PS5 Pro. Oh, wow. Before the price increase. One from Best Buy and one from Amazon. Amazon charged my PS5 Pro with the wrong credit card. I'm so annoyed. I might return to Amazon. Don't return any of them. Just keep them. Keep one as a backup or sell it to somebody down the line if you don't need it. I couldn't give a shit of State of Decay. Well, there you go. I think State of Decay is in a state of decay. Well, we know Microsoft is, but not Microsoft, but Xbox is in a state of decay right now.
Well, and the balls to be like, yeah, we're gonna put out an alpha, which we all know, like you said. It's
Yeah,
because
why would
she's
you put
putting
an
the pressure.
alpha out 10 years in? Well, it wasn't 10 years. Yeah, shut the fuck up, okay? I was in all the chat rooms. I heard these guys saying, oh, State of Decay 3 is coming back during the Xbox One X release. We heard Perfect Dark was third person, and we heard State of Decay 3 was happening. So I don't want to hear this shit. Oh, they just announced it 5 years ago. No. No. I was in those chat rooms. I heard everything.
So when are they gonna put out the alpha? Next month?
Yeah, next month. Not only do we have to wait for the game, but we have to wait for the alpha next month. The alpha, where people are going to be playing a game that looks like it was made on Xbox 360.
And then they'll give it a pass because they'll be like, oh, well, it's only an alpha.
This is the problem with this company, okay? They don't make quality games. You're fucking giving me an Xbox 360 game on the Xbox Series X. Like, what are we fucking doing here? You got one guy making fucking pottery games and sticking the fucking clay things up his ass on the thing, laughing and shit. You have that going on. You have them making 360 games when everyone's fucking making these movie games and shit now. Like, what the fuck is going on? Seriously, what's going on? Mouse PI is a better looking game than that fucking game.
It's true.
And it took Mouse PI, what, like 3 or 4 years?
Yeah, probably.
Wow, that's crazy, man. They don't even have their shit together with this one at all.
Did you see that?
What's that?
Did you see the playtest video, the trailer for the playtest? They show
Yeah,
the
I saw what
gameplay.
you put on the podcast. Yeah, it just looked more of the same. It has that that pulled back camera. It's not so over the shoulder. It's like it just looks the same. It looks like the second game.
How do you
And you were
expect that
saying it's
game
like a
to
360 game.
how do you
and it
expect
kind
that
of
game to make
is.
money and be a flagship title for your console? I mean, that game just doesn't have that many followers. You know, it has a cult following, but it's not that big. That's not gonna like that's not a console seller. People are not gonna be buying the Series X to play State of Decay 3.
I would say the second one only got really big during like the, lockdown era.
It did, and then there were updates for it.
Yeah, so I don't know. If you're
I have
Animal
a f-
Crossing, you'll sell every time. If you're not, regardless of what's happening, you're gonna sell. Same thing with like, typically like Doom and stuff like that stuff would sell. But this, I don't know. I really don't know. And maybe they're just relying on the subscriptions and all that stuff and how that balances out. I have no idea how you measure success with these fucking games that come to subscriptions, and people are already canceling as it is if it's so expensive. So
Yeah.
Netflix just went up another $2 the other day.
Yeah, I got that email. It's still cheaper than Game
So-
Pass, though. I can
It
say,
actually
right?
is at the moment, but give it a few more months. But yeah, it's just very disappointing all around, especially like you said, this isn't going to sell machines. It most certainly wouldn't. Like, it is one of those things that, yeah, if you have Game Pass, you'll probably check it out because it's there.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's like worth just spending the money on, or if you play it, you're not going to be hit with bugs and technical issues, and you're going to be wondering why it doesn't look that much different than 2.
Well, if
Then
this
what's
is
the
the
point?
alpha, Anthony, that means the game's not even anywhere near done. I guarantee
Probably
you.
come out next year.
We heard, and I talked about this the other day. We heard that Asha Sharma went to all the studios in the last couple of weeks. Or that was the plan. This is what we've been hearing online. I don't know anything about this. So I'm assuming she went to Undead Labs and said, "What do you have to show me?" Well, we have this. And she goes, "Good. Get some form of it out there to gauge engagement, or else we're canceling this shit." Because where did this come from? This played out of nowhere. Everyone's waiting for this game to come out, and then it's like, "Hey guys, in a month, there's a playtest of an alpha. Not a demo before it releases, not a beta, an alpha. And we still have to wait for the alpha. It's like, hey guys, we're dropping an alpha test today, playtest. And it starts this Friday. Hey guys, we're going to drop an alpha playtest in a month. I don't know.
I have a feeling it's going to be like Grounded, where
Just
it's just
shut
gonna go
everything.
into
Just
early
fucking
access.
shut it down or sell it. Get rid of it. Let someone else figure out. Because you know what? They're wasting so much time with these IPs. We're missing out on really great games right now.
Yes,
Because they can't
exactly.
figure out how to fucking run this goddamn place. And I hope this lady can figure it out. But this other guy
Sooner
sucked.
than later.
Yeah, I have faith that she'll figure something out. I don't know if she'll be able to save it 100%, but I have a feeling she'll be all right. But it's just, this is bad, man. This is how you don't run things. And I hope everyone takes this as a lesson in gaming. I mean, this is a huge part of history that we're living right now with the games. Because this is going to be might be the end of the road for Microsoft, or it might be the beginning of something new. We don't know. We're here right now waiting. And that's the problem with this company. Waiting. And while we're waiting, there's people leaving in droves. How do you get those people back? It's going to be an uphill battle, man.
They need to end this parasocial thing too. I mean, it's such a joke at this point that no one takes it seriously. Like, they just need to cut it all off and be like the other companies where you don't hear there's no leaks, very little leaks. about crap, and then it all turns out not to be true. And there's always something that it's like there's always something with them because they
That
just
needs to
let all their
yes.
stuff out.
That stuff needs to stop. The leaks have to stop. But you know what? It's not just Xbox. All of Microsoft does that shit. They leak everything. Everything is fucking leaked.
Yeah.
If you watch Windows Weekly, they leak everything to those guys. Not just them. I mean, they talk about the leaks being leaked out everywhere else. You know what I mean? But Microsoft just has that problem. And I get it. They can't say certain things because they got the investors and shareholders, but they could tell people, hey, listen, this is coming.
There's no
Get
excuse
excited.
for shitty marketing. You know what I mean? The marketing's been shitty too for the games that they act like they have faith in. That has to stop.
Yeah,
That has to
no,
change.
you're right. 100%.
It's so fucking like stupid that they just turn away. Like, where is the fucking marketing for Starfield? We talked about that at the top of the show. Like, what you were supposed to
Nonsense.
build this shit
You're
up.
supposed to watch a 65-year-old man who looks like he's crippled in his wheelchair on 65 podcasts every fucking hour on the hour tell you, oh, this game's going to be cool.
Yeah, like that's not
To
marketing,
people,
man. Like,
to people in a chat room who are going to buy it anyway, or who have Game Pass anyway, who aren't going to buy it
yeah, exactly.
because they're in the echo chamber. You have to not do this to the echo chamber. You got to get out of an echo chamber. You got to promote to everybody, the masses. Do you see Sony hiring a fucking 75-year-old man who looks like he's demented and fucking go, guys, you got to buy Astrobot. Like, you can't do that. Like, Sony's just like, here's Astrobot, here's banners, here's ads, here's TV commercials, here's shit in Target. They got an Astrobot refrigerator in Target. Marketing all over the fucking place, okay? They don't care about this shit. They don't
At
care
least
about
act like you believe
their
in it,
parasocial
you know
stuff.
what I
They don't
mean?
want anything to do with that.
Yeah.
That's why these PlayStation guys look stupid when they go out there. Oh, yeah, I love Sony. Yeah, well, they don't love you, fuckface. They'd rather put this
They
shit
really don't. Yeah.
on a fucking backpack than put it on your podcast.
They'd rather put it on a New York City subway than they'll put a banner on that other than hooking you up with the codes.
But like you said the other day, they market and cater to people that are already there and they're not growing it. That's the problem. And then these guys turn everybody off because they sit there all day and spew the same nonsense. So you're losing people.
flip-flop.
You're not growing it. It's just a mess. I mean, it's like you're catering to the people that
Well,
it's the
I
same
don't.
people
I
that already
still
have it.
don't get the fucking whole thing. What's with these old guys?
They're the only ones left.
Of what?
Whatever's left of
Dude,
their
5 years ago, half
fan
these
base.
guys weren't even on the scene. Where did they come from? That's what I'm saying. Like, these are questions that you have to fucking ask. Since 2019, a lot of these guys popped up out of nowhere. And they all around the same age. Isn't that a little suspicious? But
Yeah.
the chat rooms never have questioned this stuff. They just, oh, this guy loves Xbox. Oh, this guy. No one ever questions where these guys came from. So I don't know.
They probably just contacted vulnerable people and were like, "Hey, I'll give you codes." and
I
you
put
can
an
be
ad in
a-
the Penny Saver because that's what these guys still read, I guess, right?
the newspaper. Oh, I'm having my morning coffee. Oh, look, an ad for Xbox.
The guy in the Jesus game sounds like that, by the way,
Oh no,
that I played.
the delisted game.
Sounds like AEW. Well, yes, AEW fans and Xbox fans are pretty much the same, the way that they act.
But that's the thing. They're not going to be able to. They can't grow
Gee, what's
their
up,
brand
buddy?
now, so they're not going to be able to grow it with Helix. Like it's just not going to go anywhere. It's going to be the same million people, and that's it.
I don't know. But I'll say this. I don't think Microsoft needs door greeters at Redmond, Washington.
At Walmart.
I just don't get it. I mean, you're marketing to young people to buy Xbox, and you have 55, 65-year-old men on here fucking saying, oh, isn't Xbox great? Teenagers are gonna be like, fuck these guys. I don't want to fucking play Xbox. It's an old people's thing now.
And young
And they
people
look like
don't-
crazy old men. Hey guys, you should buy an Xbox. Oh yeah, you're a crazy old man. I don't want to listen to you. I'm gonna go over here with all my friends. You know, it really does sound bad, right? These guys are older. Say, don't you want Game Pass? Don't you want free games? Get in my van. You know, that's what it sounds like, right?
They're
Don't you
trying to
want these
get
great games or whatever? Yeah, that's
such a
okay,
good
old man.
value.
I'll go hang out with my friends over here. Like, I'm good.
Well, and their whole thing of like, well, Xbox is the best value. Okay, well, a 16-year-old kid doesn't care about value. He cares about playing Call of Duty and Fortnite.
A 6-year-old kid's not buying anything. Their parents are. And their parents are looking at how to save money. So, yes, Game
Yeah.
Pass with the Series S was a great deal at one time in history. But just like history has shown us, Kane, the Series S is no longer the greatest value in gaming because it's $400 fucking now.
Well, they lost. the
And Game
plot with
Pass
that
is
whole
$30
thing.
fucking a month. When
Yeah,
gas
that-
just went up another $1 and people can't afford other things in life.
That whole thing worked for such a short period of time when the prices were spot on. The minute they started raising it, it was pointless. Now it's not
Because
worth
again,
it.
Phil Spencer thought it's going to be $2.99. People are going to fly on Game Pass. And there's no disk drive in it, so they have to be on Game Pass. There's no fucking way. They have to be in the store buying or they have to be on Game Pass. Either one is going to be good for us. Guess what? Nobody fucking bought the goddamn thing.
Nope.
And then they had to pivot. And then they pivot, and to the point where they stopped him and go, you got to fucking jack that price up.
Right, and the machine doesn't make sense.
And he
at
didn't
that
last
price.
2
That's
months after the
ridiculous.
the final price hike. That guy was out of there because he couldn't get it done. That's
No,
what I'm saying.
it's-
Like, there's only so much you can do. You can't bullshit a bullshitter. You know what I mean? It just, like I said, I've said this forever. The Series S sounded great on paper, but it wasn't executed properly.
Right. The whole point of it was to bring people in, and when you raise the price of it to more than the PS5,
Just like Game Pass. Game Pass was made to get you to buy the console originally.
right?
And then when they did that, nobody bought the fucking console anyway. That's why it was $10 a month. They were like, fuck it. If we'll give all games away for $10, they'll buy the machine. And then they'll have the machine and they'll build it up and we'll hopefully overtake Sony. That didn't fucking work. So then they pivoted and they fucking changed Game Pass and this Netflix the gaming horse shit thing. With they added the streaming, they added all this stuff. And it got to a point where they couldn't get it done. And that should tell you something. That should tell you right then and there your brand is in fucking trouble.
Yeah.
Stop.
They should.
Pull yourself out of it for 5 minutes and sit down and think, how would you fix this problem? And they never did that. I hit my keyboard by accident. They never did
should've-
that.
They should have just bit the bullet on price and said we're going to be the cheapest entry level into gaming and just stayed at $2.99 or whatever.
Yeah,
and
but that wasn't
got-
working. The name Xbox, and I see this with people that come in. They all tell me they're done with Xbox because it doesn't mean shit anymore. I have people telling me that on a weekly fucking basis at work. So the name Xbox is damaged. You got to fix that. It's going to cost a lot of money, and you can do it, but you got to spend a lot of money to fix it. They don't fucking spend the money to fix it. That's why I hope this lady comes in and she figures it out. Because the other guy, bro, that guy couldn't find his way out of a fucking paper bag. Okay?
Well, just the amount of damage.
Couldn't find his
that
way out of
this
a
is an
fucking pizza
Xbox
box,
thing
Phil
did.
Spencer, this guy. He sucked.
Look at, but the this is an Xbox thing was what, 6 months, and it did like irreparable damage. Like just that one thing, like
Yeah,
just-
and that was Sarah Bond's idea. And guess what? They kicked her out. We said it was a bad idea. We said it was stupid. And people are like, oh, it's the future. Yeah, what's the future look like now, fuckface?
and now they're like exclusives is the future.
Now you're saying exclusives. Then what happens if Gears E Day isn't exclusive? Then you're gonna go back and be like, "Oh no, we never said it was," but the videos are still up.
Yep.
What are you
that's
guys
they do.
doing, man? Like, come on, stop being stupid.
They act like we didn't all see that like 3 months ago when they were like, "Yeah, this is great." It
Bro,
did
I
pass 3
fucking
months
said
ago.
that Phil Spencer sucked for fucking 3 years, okay? And people just shit on me, and look what happened. The company fucking fired him. And now the same people are like, well, he had to go. Well, you didn't fucking say that 24 hours before they announced he was fired.
Oh, they
You
were
said he was
posting
doing
the
a great
memes of
job,
him.
right? Up until the fucking minute he got the fucking email. Or he got called into the office. It's just like
Yeah.
WCW. I keep saying that because Bischoff fucking spent all the money to the point where Turner was like, why the fuck is there all this money missing? They called him in the office, said, Eric, we got to fire you. So we're sending you home. So they fired him. They brought him, and then they brought in Vince Russo.
Oh god.
3 months later, they fired him. Then they brought Russo and Bischoff back. They fucking got rid of both those guys immediately, and that was it. It was over. So, yeah, this is, I keep seeing shades of all this. And I hope it doesn't end that way, because if Phil Spencer was still in charge right now, it would be going that way. But again, I can't say anything bad about this lady because she hasn't really done anything yet. So I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt, and hopefully she can fix this thing.
When do you think they'll announce Helix?
It's got to be at the Game Awards, right?
Yeah, it would make sense. I mean, they're obviously not going to do it in June, so they want to keep this going for a little bit longer. If they're anticipating that Sony's going to make a move next, then I think the Game Awards would make sense.
Well, they did that with the One X. They did that with the one that I missed, the Series X. That you were watching it with John, right? And then you messaged me like, "Holy fuck! They just announced a new Xbox." I'm like, "What are you talking about? I'm in the car, and I'm not even driving. She's driving." I'm like, "Hurry the fuck up! I got to see what's going on."
Yeah, it just depends on what they do. Like,
They'll announce it a year out. This way, people, unless they got some crazy fucking card up their sleeve, and they announce it in June for this November. That would be fucking crazy if they did that, right?
yeah, I mean, because then at that point they're going to set the price of what they're going to set it at, and Sony's already looking to probably go above 1,000, definitely. Not even probably. So
Sony will be 1,000. It'll be 1,000 this year for GTA. That GTA bundle is going to be 1,000. And then you got to remember
I feel like
that
Helix
doesn't
has to be
include the
over
disc
1,000.
drive
right.
in the Pro. So you got to go out. That's $1,100 right there.
If I was Xbox with this Helix, I would take my sweet ass time to do it right. I would not rush into this, and because imagine if they announced it.
If
in
I
June
were
and they're like,
fucking here's what I would do, okay? If I were Xbox, and I would cancel the Helix and go back
Yeah.
and make a traditional box. Like, fuck that PC shit, all right? Here's the deal, though. They're not going to cancel it. So if I walked in there and they said, you could do anything you want, but you can't cancel the Helix. So I'll say, all right, we're going to release Helix this year. And we're going to release it $100 less than fucking Sony.
"Yep, you have to."
Yeah, you have to.
That's all
You
I
have
would
to
do.
compete.
Instead of
That
$8.99,
competition needs to be there.
ours is $7.99. And while I'm at it, you try to get some exclusive DLC or something to go with that. Or you contact Rockstar and be like, how much did they give you for the thing? The marketing rights. Oh, they gave us this. Well, I'll give you that, and you fucking bump them out. And I'll cover the lawsuit fees and shit that they're going to sue the shit out of Rockstar. I'll cover all that. And if that
Yeah.
doesn't fucking work, then you know the brand is fucked. You know what I mean?
But if they just announce that thing and they're like, yeah, it's $1,500, but like, dude, Sony's evil. They'll do anything they can to undercut them, to like make them look stupid. They're gonna find a way. Like, they cannot just announce this thing like it's nothing. Like, they need to really sit down and analyze, how the hell are we gonna do this? What's the price gonna be? Like, what can we do?
But that's if they
Because-
want to
Especially
stay
the
in
fact that
hardware.
you're- Yeah, exactly. The fact that you're staying with hardware, it's like you have no choice
You got to fight.
because you got to fight. You're spending money on this shit, and yes, they have money to spend, but why are you just wasting it when it's going to like absolute
That's what
shit?
I'm saying, Anthony. They're spending money and wasting it when they could be taking that same money and spending it over here and fixing it.
And like you said, that's why we have to see
Well,
what
we
this
already got
lady's
the
gonna do.
contract, so we have to. No, break the fucking pay. Just pay the money. It's going to cost you a lot less to break that contract than it is to go through with it.
Yeah.
That's like you get convicted of like 50 murders, and you go in there like, do you want a lawyer? No, I don't want a lawyer, and I want a trial. Like, dude, you're fucking fucked. Like, you're stupid and you're fucked.
And they just have, the only contract they have is with AMD chips. They could make something else, like Surfaces or anything. Like, I don't know. Just, you don't have to make this stupid Xbox. It's not going to sell, you know?
But that was
Just-
Phil Spencer's thing. He was a PC guy that wanted to bridge the gap. Like, this was going to be his machine. So this was made for him. So great. We have to deal with another thing that has to do with this guy.
It's going to be a hard sell.
It
They've-
already is a
everyone
hard
has-
sell. People are
Well,
so
everyone is-
confused by this shit. I get people that come in that don't know what's happening. They're saying I'm leaving Xbox because they're doing the PC stuff. And I'm like,
Yeah.
well, the new one's going to play both. Well, I don't want anything to do with it.
Well, every time these companies try to do something besides make a gaming console, it blows up in their face every single time, especially Microsoft with the Xbox One. They tried to be like, oh, we're all encompassing. It's like, we don't want that. We just want a thing that plays the games. That's it. And every time they try to do this, it does not work. So I don't know how, like you said, people are going to be confused. It's going to be really expensive. Like, people aren't just going to gamble on
The
this.
people
and
are
be like, "Oh, I hope I
confused
can figure it
right
out."
now. What if they're confused a year or two before your machine comes out? What do you think is going to happen when it comes out?
And it's not going to be in stores. You have to order it. It's going to be expensive. Like, it's just not going to work. It cannot work that way. We've been in this for what? We've been playing video games for 30 years, 40 years, you and me and Anthony, you know, like,
I've been playing games for 40 years.
that's what I mean. Like, you're and we've been through all these generations. It's like, you kind of get to see what works. And yeah, it's the future and they're trying to do whatever, but there's certain things that just don't work.
Wow. Taylor says he went to EB Games and the PS5 Pro is $13,000.
You know what happened when he walked in? He went, "Oh no."
He walked in and walked right out.
Yeah.
Like that mouse meme. Like, I don't know what that cartoon's from.
Oh yeah.
He walks in and walks right out.
He walked into his house and he saw his Pro and he went, "Oh yeah."
PS5. Oh, he's in Australia. Weston says everything is an Xbox, so nothing is an Xbox. Well, there you go. That's why everyone was saying it was a dumb marketing campaign. And then you had these stupid fanboy guys going, "Oh, it's the greatest thing ever." And it's like, no, you're stupid. Like, it's dumb. It really is dumb. And that was all Sarah Bond. She was the Vince Russo of the group over there, right? She had worse ideas than Bischoff.
But don't
man.
forget too, they're gonna lose a lot of ground this holiday between Nintendo and GTA on
The
PS5
fact that
with the
they took
marketing.
this is the problem, Frank, and we talked about this last year. They took themselves out of the holiday ads last year.
Yeah.
You sent me that. I sent it to Tim Dog, remember? And he was shocked. And then he sent that to a bunch of people, I think. But here's the thing. Persona non grata. When you're not in the holiday ads, people are like, wow, I guess they don't make Xbox anymore. I'll order a PlayStation. I'll order a
They weren't even
Nintendo.
in the GameStop ads.
They
Like,
weren't
I
even
had-
in the
I had
holidays.
this-
GameStop ads for the holidays. Nothing.
Yeah, I had
You
one that was
can't
like
do
shipped to my
that. You
house.
can't fucking take yourself out.
Like I had like a physical one that was shipped to my house, because I'm in the rewards thing, so they just sent one out or whatever. And there's like one Xbox like game in the whole fucking thing.
It was a
It was
game. It wasn't
pretty
even the
crazy.
box.
Yeah.
But could you imagine this holiday if the rumors are true? They got Switch 2 with Zelda, PS5 with GTA. Like they're gonna just lose infinite amounts of ground. They can never recover. Like no one's gonna buy.
They've
an
already
Xbox.
lost that.
Yeah, but it's just gonna get worse.
Yeah, I mean, unless this lady fixes it. And you can't keep doing the same thing the other guy was doing. You have to be different. You have to figure out a plan and change everything. That's why they got rid of the last guy. Because what he was doing wasn't working.
It was not working.
There's Mental 9R. What's going on, Mental?
What's up?
Yeah, we could talk
Got
about
an
this all
uphill
fucking
battle.
day. I mean, it is what it is. But I just think when you lie to the people about these trailers and shit, and then the developers come out years later and say, yeah, that was a text document when they showed that. We weren't going to do any of that shit. It's like, what are you doing? What are you fucking doing?
Bad look.
Anthony, imagine if you said, I'm going to talk about RE9, I'm going to do a deep dive. Right? And you do members only, so they got to pay to watch it. And then you go on there and you talk about, oh, guys, I watched Little House on the Prairie with my girlfriend. I can't believe how great that. And you talk about that for like 4 hours. People are going to be like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? I came here for
Yeah.
Resident Evil 9 deep dive. And you said, well,
It's just
that was a text document when I made that thumbnail, but I changed my mind. And this is what I was really going to talk about tonight.
yeah, you can't like just overpromise and underdeliver on so many aspects.
And it's not the first one. I mean, I'm sure Perfect Dark, those guys haven't come out really and said, but even though
No.
they said it was a tech, it wasn't even a demo, the one that they showed. It was just a vertical slice. But I'm sure that when they showed that trailer in 2020, it was a text document. We don't know for sure, but I have a feeling.
Yeah,
Didn't,
we
didn't
waited
Phil
long
Spencer
enough
say
for
he
it.
couldn't put the controller down? Like what a liar! Remember they
He
said
couldn't put his fucking
stop
dick
playing it?
down. That's what he couldn't do.
He could- I thought it
could've
was
sworn-
great.
Didn't they say that?
Couldn't
He
put the
it
Ozempic down.
He couldn't put the controller
Well, I
down. What an
gotta
asshole.
find that quote because I read that. I know I did.
I thought
Such
that was a different
dumb thing
game
to
that they
say.
couldn't put the controller down, that they canceled.
I don't know. Oh. Oh yeah, it says he couldn't stop playing. What game was it? Oh, ZeniMax unannounced game, and now it's canceled. It was one of the other games.
Yeah, it
you're
was
right.
that game, wasn't it? I don't think it was Perfect Dark.
But he said there is a quote that says he liked what he played of Perfect Dark.
Yeah,
So I
guess
don't
what?
know.
I hope he liked it so much that they fucking fired him and they canceled the game. So they canceled the game and then he got fired.
I don't know anymore, man.
It's just too many problems with his whole run there. The guy did good up until the 1X, and then it seemed like he was going the right way with the Series X. And then the big red flag was Halo getting delayed a year. And we were like, it fucking sucks, but we got to play it. We want to play this thing on the new hardware. So we waited. And the game was fun at first, and then they just didn't do anything with it. And it got boring, and we all stopped playing. And they just never followed up on it. The fans told them the progression system is killing everybody. We hear you. Don't worry. And they never fixed it. We want more maps. Oh, we hear you. They added like 2 more maps. And then they had a bunch of these fucking idiot guys go out there and be like, 3 months later, be like, the game is fixed now. I just played it last night. I was like, oh, they fixed it. I jump on there. It's the same fucking maps. They didn't fix anything.
Well, remember they were
Same progression
the
and same maps.
they had the guys talk about the new modes, and then it come to find out they're fan made modes or whatever. Remember, we fell for that.
Yeah, Codename Tatanka, the Battle Royale, all these bullshit modes. They had a Project Lone Wolf, which was story DLC. All bullshit.
Yep.
Then they fired Bonnie Ross, and then it comes out that none of that shit was being worked on anyway. So why the fuck were you guys talking about it?
Such a mess with that game. They totally fumbled Halo.
Talos is glad he got his pro when he did. Weston says Talos, when I converted US dollars, it's almost 1,000. Oh my God, what's going on? How many success stories have come out of anything named Project whatever? Yeah, not many at Microsoft, I'll tell you that.
Project Natal.
Project Natal.
Yeah, we weren't sure if that was Natal or Natal. We were like, what do we call this thing?
Project Milo. How's he doing?
Project
Was it
Durango.
Natal?
Remember Durango was the Xbox One, the VCR?
Yep. Project Cafe was the Wii U. That was probably the worst project ever made.
Project
Okay.
Cafe.
Well, Nintendo fucked up big time because Project Cafe and there was Project something else. And they were like, we thought they were making two different consoles. Remember that?
Yeah.
But both names, one was for the actual box and one was for the tablet. But we didn't know that.
Yeah.
I just started Starfield for PS5 looking for. Oh no. Why'd you do that, man? It's right here. Mental, I think you got to watch a video before you might be able to cancel your order if you want.
I saw a trailer for Cyberpunk on the Pro. That looks pretty good. I might check that out. Runs like 90 frames per second or something.
Yeah, it's a polished
Playing on
game.
the
now.
Switch too.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Mental, did you hear about the Forza Horizon 6 playtest?
Did he get sent a code?
Can you explain this to Mental real quick? Because he came in late.
So they sent out codes for the Forza Horizon.
He's going to love this.
6 playtest, and they locked the playtest to 30 frames so that you could enjoy the good graphics. And there's no PC build, so you can only play it on Xbox. And all the usual suspects got codes. You can see it on Twitter if you want. I'm praising it.
I think he was asking about Starfield.
And there was no photo mode in the playtest, so you just had to take screenshots while you're driving around. By the way,
What the hell?
He's asking about Starfield. We talked about that earlier on this show. That Game Ranks did a video saying that the Starfield is automatically at 30 on the Pro, but then you could put it on 60 or 60. I forgot what the extra thing was called. Performance or I don't know. Performance mode, 60 FPS and then 60 F performance. I don't fucking remember which one it was. I can't remember the names of these things. Why do you make 10 different modes? Just make one fucking game that just runs at 60. For Christ's sakes. Anyway, one of the 60 FPS modes, apparently there's tons of bugs with that one and glitches and stuff like that. So I don't know. Hopefully they patch it. No, it's not balanced. It had a different name. It had a different
they
name.
said one of the Starfield modes, it's the frame rate is unlocked. So it's like it could go for anywhere from like 60 to 90.
Right. Maybe it's that mode that's buggy. One of them,
Yeah.
they said that the third tier mode is super buggy. Well, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. So check it out there. But I'm going to play it too. I don't know when I'm going to stream. I was going to stream it yesterday. I didn't get around to it. I was going to stream it today. I didn't get around to it. But it's installed. It's ready to go. Whenever I get the time. Maybe when we're done with this, I'll jump on there for a little bit. I don't know. But it's looking more like tomorrow I'll be doing that. Yeah, well, that's good. I had to build a PC because remember it debuted on the Series X at 30,
Yep. I remember
which
that.
was
I had
fucking
to beat it like
pathetic.
that.
And they said, "Oh, it was a creative decision, right, or whatever." And then what? 6 months to a year later, they put a 60 FPS mode.
Yep.
It's like, dude, that should have been at launch. What are you doing? You're waiting a year when no one's playing this shit? Stupid. What else do we have to talk about tonight? After we just went on a huge Xbox rant over fucking zombie deer.
We forgot one Xbox thing.
What?
They're saved because achievements got a visual overhaul that's almost exactly the same.
So what's different
It's the
about this?
visual overhaul.
Okay. So the achievements got a visual refresh, meaning there's a different little picture when you get a trophy and it matches the color of like your console or whatever, which I thought it already did, but apparently
It does that.
They added that. They added a thing where you can hide games from your achievement list
Why would you want to do that?
and you can highlight your 100% completed.
How about you
games.
just
So you're
fix
like,
the fucking company and worry about this shit later? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Who fucking sat there and said, I gotta hide my achievement? Who sat there and said that?
Well, if you go on Twitter, all these guys,
There's
we've been waiting for this.
Everyone fucking left Xbox and they're worried about one guy playing Barbie's fucking riding pony game. Like,
Yes.
all these guys went over to fucking Sony, and one guy in his closet's worried about fucking playing the My Little Pony Barbie shit. And people seeing they got an easy
I have to hide
1,000.
that I played Barbie Simulator.
You
from
would
my
think
Game
you would think though that they came out and gave everybody free
We
Xboxes
just spent
with this news.
billions of dollars fucking up this brand, but that one guy over there, we made sure that nobody knows he's playing that game. Makes all the fucking sense in the world, buddy.
Why would you have to hide your stuff? Like, what are you playing that's so like heinous? Yeah, hide your games from your achievement list.
Why don't they
Giving you
hide
more
that
control-
Xbox logo, huh? Maybe they'll actually make money.
Giving you more control over how your accomplishments are presented, whether you want a cleaner look or just want to highlight what matters to you most. So you could lie to your friends. Oh, I 100%ed it, but I hid it from you guys. Like, what the hell?
That's what they're worried
Oh,
about.
This is on their official Xbox Wire, by the way. It also says you can highlight your 100% completed games. It gives you a quick at-a-glance way to celebrate full completion. This is only for
You got to get
insiders,
people
by
on
the
your
way.
platform in order to fucking do all this shit. So what the hell's the point?
Well, and this is in alpha as well because it's only for insiders. So they couldn't just roll this
So
feature out.
what is the fucking point? You know what you really should change? If you're going to change anything like that, change the fucking sounds. Change the dashboard a little bit. Every time you turn the fucking thing on, it looks like the VCR Xbox One. Boom, boom, boom. The fucking sounds, it's so melatonin, like boom, 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 boom. It's like, can you put some good sounds, like some cool sounds in there? Every time you buy a new Galaxy phone, there's always a new sound. It's never the same.
See, they say, like, people are saying there's refresh sounds, but I saw clips of it and it's the same. And their thing doesn't say anything about sound, so I don't know. They didn't change it.
I want the Xbox 360 2008 sound effects.
What the will?
The
I love
yeah,
Your
I guess that would be
impression
it.
Yeah, but you see, there was like 10 different dashboards for the 360. Every time you got an update, it felt like a new console.
Yeah, it did.
And it felt like they cared and were supporting us. This Xbox, since the Xbox One VCR, it's the same shit. boom, boom, boom. Even on the rock, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, can you make something new? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I get that, but you know, it's time now. It's 13 fucking years later. We got the same dashboard.
Yeah, it's just like the wrong shit, like you said, like to be worked on, like right now. Like it just doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, I know. Well,
Just reading what people are saying about it. It's so stupid. I like the new badge. The old one was too bland. It looks almost exactly the same. It's the same thing.
you're worried about the company is going under, and you're worried about badges on your fucking dashboard.
Can you fix the size of the achievement icons? Like people, I'm telling you, like
Can you
people
fix
are
the
nuts.
brand somehow, lady? That would be great.
Yeah, I want the I want that back. Give me that back.
Well, yeah, at least those sounded
That's nostalgic
futuristic.
to me, you know?
Here, I'm gonna send you guys a picture of the new what they look like now. You're gonna just be like, why? It looks exactly the same. There. That's it.
They added the little Greek what is it? The little Greek thing they put in their ears.
The little leaves. I don't
Yeah.
know what it's called. Yeah, and look, see on the rare achievement, it has like that shininess to it. See that? Oh man.
Yeah, but you always got that diamond for rare achievements. So what is that supposed to do for anybody?
I don't know.
I'd rather not have
That's
the
right.
little leaves there, if I'm being honest.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it makes no sense. Like, why is this a big? These guys are acting like God Himself came down and touched the achievements of Xbox. Like, I didn't even know people wanted this.
Taylor, you read my mind, buddy. I am going to try to get that controller. The 007. I won't buy the game, but I want to get that controller. That 007.
I was going to
Gold
ask you
controller?
that before. I totally forgot. Yeah, do you like that? Because I like the controller.
I like that. I think we got to go pick it up with our store credit.
People are saying that people are like, oh, I don't like the control. I'm like, how? Like, am I nuts? I think it looks awesome.
So this is what you sent me. This is the difference. They added little leaves to the fucking achievement bar.
Thanks.
Is this going to get you guys to buy an Xbox? I'm just saying. I'll do a poll.
Yeah, I don't see anything on their post about sounds. And I heard it and it was the same, so I don't know.
They go get the controller.
I mean, what game could you possibly want to hide from people? Like, what? I don't.
Gotta hide it. Can't see it.
My friends can't know that I played Paw Patrol.
It's just like and it's funny because like if I really think about it, I definitely have completed 1000G or higher, you know, like completion, whatever the game was, more on Xbox than I did PlayStation. Because back in the day, I would just do that all the time. I would just complete games. So it's like you would think it's something that like they would have added like years ago.
The polls in the chat. Are you excited for this change? That they added the little leaves underneath the trophies? Archimedes?
Yeah, the 100.
Is that the Archimedes achievement? Is that Project Archimedes?
What was that game with that little man? That Greek game that you used to. Oh, I forget what it was called. It could drive me nuts.
Project Koros Greece?
What was that game? Ah,
What?
I'm trying to think of. There was that game with the little guys in the togas, little Greek guys. We used to like look at the cover of it and laugh at it. I can't remember what it was called though.
Pentiment?
No, I'm gonna remember it. I know I'm going to. It was some like
Was it Rise?
no, it was like a stupid looking little like there was like these little people on the cover wearing togas with the leaves in
Oh,
their
with
hair.
the guy with the wooden wheelchair.
Yeah. What was that game? Oh, that's the game.
Turn on your Xbox because it's always on the fucking store for the last 15 years.
I gotta try to look it up. It
Type
has to be
in
here.
Xbox wooden wheelchair, and I'm sure that game's gonna pop right up.
Was it Modus or something? Was that the studio?
I don't know what the studio's name
Xbox
was. Let me tell you
wheelchair.
something. I'm not paid to remember the studio names.
Wait, it literally brought up a wooden wheelchair. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up.
Look at Xbox games for under $20, and it should pop up.
I'm gonna find it. This is like my life's goal now. I could see it in my head.
All right. D says when I played Destiny, they had their post PvP results, banners, or in-game achievements and trumpets. Triumphs. I thought I said trumpets. Triumphs. I always wanted them to hurry up and fade off the screen. They also added some lighting, 100% achievements to stand out. Oh, okay.
Great.
D said they add scrambled eggs. Okay. People hide easy achievements game problem. Well, yeah. Who cares about that change of the achievement? Yeah, and I agree. That's a big deal, I guess.
We have to hide the games.
Let me see here. I guess I could try to help you find that game. Just go to the store, Frank, and look for games under $20.
I'm gonna try.
And that game will pop right up.
Games,
Unless it was
filters,
delisted,
price.
which has been on the store since the fucking VCR came out.
Oh man. I'm looking. I could see that little man. Did you ever buy it? Maybe you
I
own it.
never bought that. Why would I buy
Oh.
that?
I don't know.
Apollon or something like that? Is that what it is?
No. I don't think so.
Let's go to
Try to look
store,
for it.
shop for games.
So stupid.
Why is there a naked hedgehog? Little Helper Cafe Sugar Cube. What the hell is that? Do I have to turn on the Xbox to find a stupid game?
I'm looking on the website, but I don't see it. We used to like laugh at it all the time.
I'm telling you, just go to the store and see if
That's
use
what I'm
that
looking
filter.
right now.
Explore all games. Okay, here we go. Filters.
It's gonna come up.
Prices. 10 to 20, 5 to 10. And negative $5. Let's see. You can't sort by date, huh? Great, I'm getting all shovelware on here now.
Yeah, there's a lot of crap on their store.
The Boba Tea Shop. I don't know what that is. Musical Vibes. RX. I don't know what the hell that is either.
Imagine the game got delisted.
No, I'm sure it didn't because I see that every time I was looking when I used to be
I
on here
found a-
all the time.
I found a fake Jill Valentine game. Isn't it?
Yeah, that's in. I don't think that's in Game Pass. I'm looking here.
Me too. I'm on the search.
Bun Buns. Tabs. Oh, look, State of Decay 2 Juggernaut Edition. There you go. Only $7.49. If that's $7.49, that's a polished game. What makes you think, Microsoft? Come on. Makes you think they're going to pay for yours. The newer one. Tricky typing. It's a trick or treat game about typing. Sounds terrible.
Stupid game.
All right. We got to stop looking for this shit. So
Yeah, I don't worry about it.
move on with the
One
next
day I'll
topic
find it.
here.
Let me see. That was all we had written down here. Let me see.
Does anybody in
I
the
thought
chat
there
want to talk about anything? Anything we missed?
Oh, there's a rumor that there might be a state of play next Thursday. So I will let you guys know. Well, obviously we'll know by Wednesday.
And
if
what is
it's
this
happening.
for?
Third party, focused on third party PlayStation games. Let me check. Yeah, he said, yeah, third party is like the main focus. So don't expect like too much other stuff there. They might maybe they'll show Wolverine, even though that's first party, but because it's not only third party, but it's mostly third party. So, and there's a rumor too that that they're supposed to show that stupid Assassin's Creed remake there, the Black Flag remake. That's
Oh,
like a
you're
big
talking about
rumor.
Anthony's game right there. What are you talking about?
Sorry, Ann.
He's gonna come
I'm
after
so
you
sick
now.
of hearing about it.
Ezio will return. Never.
State of Decay 1 is $4.99. So you could get 1 and 2 for under $22.
Nice.
Why the hell would you buy the new one for 50 or 60 or 70 or 80? Just saying. How many of these fucking games are there? Jesus Christ.
A ton.
Too many.
This stupid guy always used to be here.
I know. We couldn't get rid of the guy. Now we miss him.
Oh, Murder House is $5.99 on Xbox. I already have it on there.
Haven't bought crap on Xbox.
They're still asking $20 for Redfall.
Wow. Should be free.
Yeah, why can't they lose the rights to that game? This way they have to put it up for free. Yeah, Talos, I'm buying that 007 controller if I could get a hold of it at GameStop or something. I have all that GameStop credit, so I'll just use that on there.
I didn't see a listing on their website. Maybe it's not up yet.
I
I'm
want
gonna see if it's exclusive to the.
I want to buy in
Sony's.
store. When is that game coming out? In May or something?
Yeah. Oh, okay. It says it'll be available for pre-order April 17th. But let me see if it's going to be at stores or if it's just at their stupid website. Players will be able to pre-order the DualSense wireless controller through direct.playstation.com.
Only
So-
on that website?
It doesn't say only, but we're going to have to wait and see, I guess, when it gets closer.
They'll sell that in the store. They have to. If they don't, they're dumb. Because I'm not buying.
Yeah, because I don't want to buy it on PlayStation's website.
No, I don't want to spend real money. That's the whole point. Got tons of GameStop credit. I'll use that.
Well, I don't know.
What the
We'll see.
fuck?
Any topics in the chat that you guys want us to bring up? Because we'll end early. It's not a big deal, but I just figured since we're here.
Yeah, or if you have questions or whatever, you can answer them.
What the hell is Lifeless Moon?
Oh, Dizzy wants us to talk about Raw finally.
Okay. So we went to Raw, Monday Night Raw, last Monday, not this Monday, down in New York City, Madison Square Garden, which I found out, guys, that they censored and edited. When
Really?
when Oba Femi or whatever the fuck, Mr. Feeney came out against Brock Lesnar, everyone chanted "Holy shit!" Well, they edited that to "This is awesome" on the Netflix broadcast.
Oh,
Of course.
I think that was all they edited. I'm not sure though, but that's what I heard. Yeah, we went. We had a good time. It was great. I got family down there, so we went and hung out with them. Yeah, it was just a great time. Nick was there, Anthony was there, Frank was there, Ludwin was there.
Yeah, it was it was supposed to rain at some point, and it rained like a little bit, but like the weather was actually really nice for the most part, because we've been getting like some really cold nights actually. And that day, me and Nick left around like 1:30, something like that.
Yeah.
So we were in the city by like 3. We beat rush hour, and we just killed some time. Went to one of the bars that was right across from where we parked. The parking was obviously right by the venue. And yeah, it worked. It all worked out. It was fun. Me and Nick just kind of killed some time, walked around. Saw Times Square again for the millionth. Just and yeah, it was pretty cool. And then met up with you guys. Then we met up with Milfman for a brief moment.
Yeah, and there's a
Just
funny
Barry
story
getting the
about that
console.
because Eli was also there.
Yeah, Eli was there. So me and Nick met up with Eli and Ludwin at the same time because they were together while Perry was coming in.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, that was funny. See them there.
Well, what was funny
You know-
was what?
no, go ahead.
What was funny was Eli met Milfman because he gave him the PS5. So he knew what he looked like. We know what he looks like. But we're talking with Eli when we get there. And Eli goes, "Oh shit, put your hands up," right? And we all fucking do this because we're thinking he's coming up the escalator. We're thinking Milkman is coming up the escalator. Because Eli saw him and he was like, "Okay, put your hands up." Bro, it was like this big buff guy with huge muscles, and Eli goes, "Put your hands down. That's not him."
I was like, damn, no wonder they call this guy MILF, man. He's huge. I was like, there's no way.
Yeah.
And then he was like an hour late and he showed up and he did not have big, crazy buff muscles. But there you go. That was a little funny story.
I didn't realize it, but because I guess whatever angle we were sitting at, but I saw a clip where Io Sky like landed on her neck, but I didn't notice that when it happened, but it was really gnarly. But it happened while we were there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't notice that either till later.
I found the game, by the way.
What is it?
The Path of Motus. I posted it in our chat so you
What
can
the
see it.
fuck?
I finally found that little man.
Modus.
Well, you better bookmark that now.
It's not even loading the price of the game.
It's
but I found it.
$15. If it's not lowering the price for
Okay.
you, that means you own it.
Well, I'm not logged in.
Oh,
What
okay.
the-
There's a lot wrong with this game.
Well, I found it. So
Just so people know, I'm not picking on this dude. It is a man in a wooden wheelchair. See?
I was getting confused because there's a company called Modus, Modus, that makes games that I've played. So I thought it was from them, but it's not. It's a totally different thing.
Why is his fingers look like toes?
Why
Mental
is there
says
some guy making fun of him? Like Satan is making fun of him.
Mental says your comments about bootleg Mental 9R had me cracking up.
Who said that?
Mental.
Mental said that.
Well, he's trying to be you, and there's only one you. This WCW looking guy.
He looked like he had no idea that the document was on the computer. That guy in the video.
Yeah, he had no
Oh, this
clue.
So what
game's
was it like?
unsafe.
He was too worried
Was it like
about
a developer thing?
he was too worried about being in the Skulls reboot movie than he was about fucking making that game. With his little fucking cult member T-shirt with the shitty logo. Dude, if that was me, I'd be like, why do you guys all dress like this? Are you fucking mental? Like, what's going on with you guys? Oh, well, yeah. It's like, you know what? Fucking shut this shit down. The game's not even fucking anywhere near done. Just close this place. No, please. We have families. Well, yeah, good fucking luck. You were dicking around for 10 years. Your family's made enough money. Get out of here. You're out.
We have family.
Starbucks is hiring, dickface. Well, there you go. Look at this. There's your wheelchair guy. Your wooden wheelchair. Does anybody have a wooden wheelchair around here?
Thank God we found it.
This guy's fucked because he can't move. He's going to get splinters all over his ass. He's got to sit there and have splinters on his ass cheeks the whole day.
Is that Modus?
I don't know. Is Modus the ugly man or is he the crippled guy in the back? I don't know. Who
His
is he?
path. Well, the guy got crippled by trying to follow the path of Modus.
Yeah, that's a sign that
No.
you shouldn't follow.
You know what? You're going to put your money where your mouth is, Frank, because now you're going to find out what this game's about. You're going to go
Well,
on
it's only
Wikipedia.
$2.99 on Steam.
No,
so
no.
I'm gonna buy.
No, you're going to go on Wikipedia and read what's happening here.
Okay, I will do that. Hold on. I was trying to look it up actually. Okay.
Again, who would look at this and be like, oh, I'm buying this game? You're looking at this, you're like, this is stupid. I'm not paying money for this.
Oh, there actually is a. Okay, I found it. There's a Wikipedia. The Path of Modus is a puzzle platform game for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Windows. The game follows a goblin named Modus. Okay, so
So he's
goblin.
got to be the pink guy in the corner.
He was trapped inside a mysterious forest. He plans to escape by building bridges through the forest, but his determination is challenged by bullies that use their own words to destroy him. Oh God!
So who's the
This
goblin?
the game was made using the
Modus.
mono game framework. I think the green-haired guy is Modus. He's the goblin, and the red person is bullying him. Okay, it says the Path of Modus features a variety of gameplay, including puzzle and action platforming. Modus's main goal is to connect group of nodes together.
Can I
design
ask
bridges.
who fucking sat there and thought of this shit? And somebody actually sat there and gave this guy money to make this game.
Well, this game's almost 10
You
years
wonder
old.
why this industry is fucked up, right? Because all these guys are making fucking Nintendo games from 15 years ago that nobody gives a shit about. And they're wondering, oh, wow, why aren't we making any fucking money? Because nobody fucking wants Modus.
Well, this is a
They want
mental
Marcus
health game.
Phoenix. They don't want fucking Modus. They don't care about Modus. $15? You're fucking ripping everybody off. Fuck you. I don't want your shitty game. This game should be 50 fucking cents. Jesus Christ.
So, okay, this is a mental health game because it says in between this, he meets bullies that attack him with deadly words. Modus must tactfully use his own words to deal with the bullies.
So
it's on top
they say fuck you, and he says fuck you back. Great, wonderful.
on top of
That's every
bridge puzzles,
person out there.
An additional puzzle system was designed to express what Modus is feeling at various times in the story.
Yeah, you know what?
Various times.
There's a whole story for this. Oh, the development started in 2012 on Xbox 360. There's like a whole thing with this, man. It's serious.
Well, at least it didn't start as a text document.
I don't know. But yeah, Path of Modus. Well, there you go.
We were right there with Dustborn and a list of games I never play.
Izzy was asking, was it awkward between the commercial breaks? Going back to for a second.
We didn't get
it was
many.
a little weird.
We didn't get many of them though. Listen, you weren't there last time. We were there last time, dude. We were getting slammed with commercials while we were in the arena. This time there was like not many commercials compared to last time.
Is it because of Netflix now, or were you there when
I
it
was there
Netflix?
when the first like month that they debuted on Netflix. Well, what was it? 2 months in. I was at the first MSG that they were on Netflix. And
You could
dude,
tell when it was
Anthony,
ads. It was just them like taunting.
there was commercials. We're sitting there all fucking day looking at commercials while we're in the building. That was completely trimmed down now. Like it wasn't as bad as it was.
Maybe they heard feedback or something.
Yeah, I hope so, because that last time was terrible. Like, it's just commercials galore. It wasn't that bad
It
this
was
time.
entertaining though. Like they kept it going. And yeah, the CM Punk putting Roman Reigns through the table, that was cool. It was cool to see CM Punk. It was my first time seeing CM Punk.
Oh, really?
In person, yeah. And then my second time seeing Cody Rhodes time was in 2000 when me and Nick went there. Mick Foley got knocked out for real right in front of me.
That was at TNA, right?
Yeah. I got to find that taping. I think it aired. It was shot in late August 2009. It probably aired the first or second week of September. I got to try to find that. But yeah, that was good times. It was very fun though, and MSG is iconic. So to see a show in there is always cool. And like the way that we got out and went through that like little side door, that was like the smoothest ever leaving that place.
Yeah.
It was going out like one of those exit doors.
Yeah, I like to take the escalator down, but my wife wants my heart to fucking blow up and have me fucking run down the stairs like that. So there you go. Just a quick
they always
exit
turn
out.
them off when people leave at MSG, and I guess it's so like it doesn't jam or whatever. But I noticed that they always turn off the escalators. So
Yeah,
instead
because
of,
they
like,
want you
walking
to
down,
they want you to move. They don't want you to fucking sit there and wait. They want you out of that building.
Yeah. So I guess it kind of makes the same difference, I guess, except we just went in our own separate staircase. Better because it wasn't a million people blocking us, because I've left there twice after concerts, and unfortunately I went basically the same way that we came in, but going back down, and it took so much longer than it needed to. So the way that we did it for Raw was a lot better. And then Ludwig called out Mario. That was funny.
He wore the mask the whole time. He was awesome.
Yeah. He got everybody hyped on the streets because he was.
Mario might come back in June to beat the shit out of him.
I hope so.
He did call him out, so the video's on the channel.
He saw it. Mario saw it. He said he might have to come back in June, so we might see him.
I like how in the end he's like, "Did you want me to do it in Spanish?"
He started a good promo. I said, let me record this. And he goes, wait. And then he forgot what he's going to say. And then I record it. He says what he says. And then he goes, okay. And then he just goes, you want me to say this? I'm like, I just cut the camera, man. Oh my God. Take care, buddy. Thanks for hanging out.
Say, man.
It's not like I don't even know. I don't even know if it's the commercials that they air on Netflix or what, but last time it was all this gambling shit. It was like I was in Vegas sitting there watching TV with a bunch of people
They
in,
just
in
had
an arena.
like advertisements for like the what do they say, the mommy merch or whatever the fuck. They would like
Oh
have
my
advertisements
God.
for
Oh
like
yeah,
the
for
merch or
Rhea
whatever.
Ripley. Yeah, Rhea Ripley's "Mommy's on Top" T-shirt or something. Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, it's a interesting gimmick, but I guess it works. But yeah, it was good though. It was a good time, and it goes by quick because it was entertaining, and they were setting up a lot of stuff that I obviously had no idea like what it was stemming from, only a little bit. So it set up a lot of stuff for WrestleMania, which is next month. This
Yeah.
month, next month.
And they still can't
Couple
get people to buy tickets.
Yeah, they had the John Cena announcement where he's like, "All right, guys, I'm coming back."
Yeah, with no jorts or no fanfare, no jorts. So how is he going to come back? He said that he said that if he ever appears on camera again, he won't have the music or the fanfare or the jorts. So what the fuck
And
he's
he's
going
gonna
to
be
do? Come
suited
out
up.
with he's going to come out with no music in a suit?
He's gonna
No
have the hair
clothes and no
plugs, the
music.
suit. Yeah.
He's got to come out dressed like John Cena. He's got to come out with the music. He's got to hype everybody up.
Why doesn't he come out and he raps his own shit? I mean,
That would be
that
cool,
counts,
but
right?
that'd be cool, but that wouldn't be the John Cena that people want.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
it wouldn't be the gimmick.
Bro, the fucking Doctor of Thugonomics that made him. And then when he tried to do that against The Rock like 10 years ago, everyone said he looked like a fucking idiot. So he went back to doing, the current stuff. That's the way people want to remember him. Like he's going out. That's the GOAT. He's going out that way.
You said they had CM Punk go out and sell them the lower prices.
Yeah,
Really?
he did that last night on Raw because they want people to be, oh my God, he said that? And then people like, see, Triple H is telling TKO to their faces. It's like, dude, Triple H would get fucking fired if he told TKO that to their face. Like, come on.
Isn't it? So
They think
is it
that's-
already?
they
It's
think
not
that-
sold out.
They think that Triple H in real life is sending a message to TKO, and it's like, that's not how this works. Like, you're thinking in wrestling terms, like a storyline. Like, this is not that. They probably acknowledge that, hey, the ticket prices are too high, so we're going to lower them. But while we lower them, we're going to have our guy put them over. We're going to get CM Punk over. We're going to get the company over because he's the one that mentioned it on camera. DJ, what's going on?
So
Yeah, what's up? Is this the first time they've done back to back at the same spot? Like each year?
It's not the first time. I think 8 and 9 were back to back
Okay.
in Jersey.
Damn.
And then they did Florida, I think, back to back. Because they had that fucking pirate ship logo and all that bullshit. And I think this is another back to back. And you know what? Depending on what's going on in the real world, they might be doing that a third time in Las Vegas.
yeah, that's what it looks like.
Okay, so it looks like on Saturday, there's like maybe almost half of the seats are probably sold. And if I want to get like nosebleeds, like let's just say if I'm selecting one, there's a me plus 3 4-pack. What the fuck does that even mean?
Me plus me.
Yeah, it's like me plus 3 4-pack. What the fuck that means?
That means you and 3 of your boyfriends can go.
Okay, one is
No women.
like the 300 section of the arena, which would be like, pretty high up. After fees, it's like 266. But that's not including place to stay and parking, or if you just Uber, I don't know.
Or a
I don't
flight.
even think this is going to be particularly good.
A flight out to
WrestleMania.
friggin' Nevada.
And flying out, obviously, yeah, that's the biggest thing, especially now. I mean, I flew to Vegas in March, but it was definitely not as cheap as it could have been.
Right, right.
I'll say that.
Yeah, the card for Saturday is not even like good. Sunday is okay because you got CM Punk and you got the Oba Femi match.
Well, I'll be going to Saturday night's main event this year on July 18th, and guess what? You guys won't be going.
Yeah, it sucks.
I
I had a
know.
lot of fun at Raw, but
Next go around, though, I definitely want to be there because it was fun. It kind of reminded me of how cool the stuff is in person,
Yeah.
and it was interesting to see Stephanie McMahon come out. To be honest, I was not expecting that. Even Nick was like, what?"
Yeah, but she emasculated Cody Rhodes like she always does, and that's a problem. She's still doing the same shit.
Yeah, at least like have her do something different. Like Triple H is like, just go out there and do the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like,
And you're hurting your characters when you do that shit. When she slaps those guys, I even said, you didn't hear me because you were like all the way down. But I said, here comes the slap, and then she slaps him.
oh no.
Because
remember she made Big Show cry.
she slapped fucking Dusty.
Yeah, that's right.
She slapped
The
Dusty,
fuck?
and then she had Big Show punch Dusty. Remember that?
What the hell?
And he cried. He was like, I don't want to hurt him.
That was the Daniel Bryan era, remember? 2011, 2012.
Unfortunately.
Can you gift games on PlayStation? No, they don't let you.
No.
They don't want
can-
extortion.
The only,
That's the one thing. I was gonna say GameStop. That's the one thing Xbox. That's one thing Xbox has right. They actually do the gifting pretty seamlessly.
Yeah, Steam lets you do it too.
Yeah, oh
When
yeah,
I-
and Steam. Yeah, all the
when I
storefronts.
want to give my nephew something, I just give him a PSN code because I can't get him the
Yeah.
game. Or I could log into his account and buy it. I've done that before, but
You're going to take the train to Vegas. Yeah, you are, not me. A train to Vegas is like what? Like 2 days, 3 days?
let me see if I can find. That's interesting.
You're going
actually.
out west. That's got to be at least a 3-day trip.
Yeah, that has to be easy.
5 goes west.
Let me see.
Venge, what's going on, buddy?
What's
It
up?
says it would take 60
3
hours
days?
and 55 minutes.
So about 2.5 days. Or no, 3 days.
And you got to hope
Yeah,
nothing
3 days.
happens to that track the whole time you're on that train.
But it's only $300. I'm going. See you guys.
Yeah, go watch a shitty WrestleMania and then take the train all the way back.
First of all,
you just did.
I would never pay for this WrestleMania because this one looks like it's going to be boring.
Dude, if they
Yeah.
make a
Second of all-
train that's like a cruise ship, then I'll go on a train.
They
Well,
usually they have dinners and stuff.
Yeah, but they're too small.
Well, and also too, I'm so worried about train derailments ever since
Yeah,
I
me
saw what was that one with the Bruce Willis movie before Glass? Unbreakable.
Oh,
Also,
yeah.
Die Hard 3. That was in New York City,
Yeah.
too.
They say trains are more dangerous than like anything, so I'm not going on a train for 3 days straight. Are you nuts? To see crappy
Well-
WrestleMania?
Well, if it's $300, let's just say both ways, that's $600. That's like around probably what a flight would cost.
Yeah.
I'd rather fucking drive.
It would only
But I would have to drive an
I
RV. I'm not driving a car. It's got to be an RV so I could park and sleep. I'm not doing this car shit.
No, you need a space for the RV, man.
it would only take you 5 hours and 20 minutes to fly from New York to Vegas. That's so screwed up, man. You could
Yeah,
just
I
be
know, but I
there.
don't want to fly either.
I never flown. I'm 34
I've
years
never
old,
flown
never been on a
either, and
plane.
I'm 43.
Yep, we made it all this time without flying.
I don't need to fly. That's why people are like, oh, you're jealous you don't go to these Xbox events. It's like, I don't want to go. I don't want to fly. I'm good.
I'm not flying.
Unless it's down New York City or something, I'll go. But I ain't going anywhere else. I'll go to Jersey. I'll go to Connecticut. I'll go over there. But
Yeah, we live close enough to the city that we can go to stuff that way, you know.
Mental says he's flown a lot. There you go.
Wow, it only costs a one-way from JFK to Vegas is only $126 like this week. That's crazy.
Holy shit.
That's
You
awesome.
just fly there.
I wish I could just jump on an airplane and go to Florida for like a few days, like a weekend, and then come
Yeah.
back and then just be like, all right, cool. I went on vacation for 2 days.
Mental likes helicopters. He says they're the best.
Forget that. You're nuts.
I can see mental flying a helicopter, like being the pilot. So,
DJ
yeah, I'm ready
loves
to
to
fly.
fly. Well, DJ, we'll be seeing you in June then. You're going to put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah, fly here.
Yeah. It's funny because
gonna
I
happen.
looked at JFK when I went to Vegas recently, and it was like even more expensive than Philly. Usually JFK is like cheaper a little bit.
It
But,
depends
yeah,
on
it was-
what day. That's the whole
It
issue.
depends on
here.
the day, yeah. And when I bought them, it was like I definitely could have bought them a little bit like a few months before I bought them, and they probably would have been cheaper. But then I got to drive there basically, and that's about 2.5 hours, 2 hours.
Is that what Anthony looks like when he drives?
Yeah,
And he says 2.5.
Do you flip
Yeah.
people off when you're driving?
sometimes in that traffic, if you are caught on the George Washington Bridge at the wrong time, it's
Yeah,
GG.
GW. That's why we're going Saturday night's main event on a Saturday. We're fucked. Like we're seriously fucked because that's a Saturday. So
You're
I would
like at
try
8
to
o'clock
get-
in the morning.
we're gonna have to try
honestly,
to get there like 3 hours before the show starts.
Yeah, I would 100% do that.
That
Because
was
even me
one
and
thing
Nick
I
were
wasn't
like,
thinking.
let's just leave. Like we were like, even though it's Monday, like let's just leave at 1, and it worked out. Like just because like the little slowdowns that we did hit only really added like 10 minutes, and it wasn't crazy, and it wasn't even on the bridge. So, but yeah,
over to bridge.
I've had to take a friend back to JFK like during the day, and it was bad. It was bad traffic.
You see, when I used to live down there, I used to do that. I used to bring people to the airport, and it wasn't that bad depending on what time. But if Dreadpool comes in, if Back from the Dead is coming in, they're coming in through, I believe, JFK. So it
Yeah.
won't be too bad because they're probably be coming in at night. So
About like an hour from you, hour and a half.
yeah,
Yeah, it's that's the thing. It's like because for me, it's like okay, it could be 2.5
I
hours.
used to live 15 minutes from both of them. Well, not both. Wait a minute. They'd be coming in LaGuardia. I don't think they're coming in JFK. I can't remember anymore. If it's LaGuardia, that's good. It's an hour and a half. If it's JFK, it's at least 2 hours. Because JFK is
Yeah.
about half an hour from LaGuardia. With
Yeah,
no
like if
traffic.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like if I like right now, if I left and if I wanted to go to New York City, it would be like 2 hours even. But during the day, that's 2.5, and then during traffic, it's like 3,
Right.
easy. And then to get to your place, if I ever drive there, it's usually 2 hours 55 minutes, but sometimes it could be 3 hours 15. It's just really bad. It just depends.
Right.
It's all
Just fly from Philly to New York City.
yeah, exactly. Honestly, sometimes it save me the headache. No,
Take you an hour.
It's pretty chill. It's interesting because it chooses to take different ways like every few times, and I wish I could just memorize the route. But like, because you obviously go and like you start the turnpike, but there's just different ways to get up there. You either go the mountainside or you go down like these different like side roads, and it's just whatever's faster. Really, is what the map will tell you. But yeah, it's usually pretty chill. But the good thing about going up by Perry is like I don't have to take the George Washington Bridge. Like that's not even in that direction. So
Right.
I just avoid all of that. It's really just like if the turnpike's bad or not.
Well, yeah, I'll be there for a Saturday night's main event. And it better be a good show. Better not be some bullshit. Better not be like Goldberg's retirement where they told the guy, yeah, hurry the fuck up, get out of the ring. We're going to cut off the TV time.
They're usually pretty good, the main events.
Yeah, but Saturday night's main
Zero.
event, that's 2 hours. And again, I don't know what they're going to be doing.
Yeah.
I'll go. I'll see it. It'll be the first time I go to Saturday night's main event. So that'll be cool. They got rid of that for years. And then they brought it back in 06 and that was when RVD got pulled over. So at Saturday night's main event, he lost both belts. I don't know if it was at that show or he lost the belt on Saturday night's main event, and then he lost the belt on Monday, I think. Who Gunther retire? Well, Gunther might be retiring himself at this point. He's got a big downgrade.
Yeah.
He's going after Seth Rollins. I don't know. Frank, what are you showing me here?
Did you guys see the Did you guys see that Nickelodeon tennis game they announced? It looks terrible. Like the
No,
frame rate's
no.
bad and it's like 480p. Like I can't believe they're trying to sell
Ugh.
that.
You sent me this, the path of Phil Spencer.
Oh yeah. It doesn't really look like him, but
That looks like him, an animated piece of shit.
well, I fed the image of him to it. So
But didn't Sora close down? Who's the other guy?
Well-
Jim Ryan?
oh, and the second one?
Yeah.
No, that's the cult leader guy. I fed it that guy.
Oh, that's not totally okay.
It doesn't look like him, but
No. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with all
it's
that.
Jim Ryan in the wheelchair in the background.
Does Modus get a gun? No. How would he get a weapon, an automatic weapon? His dad's in
It's like a
a
side
wooden
scroller.
wheelchair. If they had automatic weapons, they would have actual wheelchairs, right?
I guess. Oh my god.
Yeah, so Raw's good. Raw was good when we went, and I haven't watched it this week, so I don't even know what the hell happened. I wish Danhausen would have cursed somebody when we were there, but he didn't curse anybody. Just backstage smiling, this guy.
He was funny though.
He came out
That
during
was
the
the first
commercial
time seeing
break.
Paul Heyman do stuff too. That was cool. Seeing him in
Oh,
person.
you haven't seen Paulie?
No. He said, "What is the white guy from Jersey?"
The white guy
That's
from
funny.
Jersey.
The light guy.
Oh,
That's what he said. He was
Oh,
just
he
like,
said
"What
that.
is the light guy? The guy doing lights? Is he from Jersey
oh,
or
yeah,
something like
yeah,
that?" He
yeah.
like,
He was shitting on people in New Jersey.
There's a free demo
funny.
of Modus on PS5. You have to stream it.
"Oh no."
I don't know. It actually says PS4, so I don't know if it'll work on PS5, but you could try.
It'll work on PS5. It's backwards compatible.
Well, sometimes
What
the
if that's the
demos
one
are
game that
wacky
isn't?
with that.
Oh,
a-
right.
No,
the
I know
demos
it'll
don't
work.
Modus is the only game you can play. It's so fucked up.
I gotta try it. I'm gonna add it to the demo to my library.
I would love it if Tim Dog tweeted Modus is exclusive to Xbox. You'll find out in June. That would be awesome.
You'll find out.
They should have called the next Xbox Project Modus because the bullies are trying to stop it.
You're gonna get bullied with words over this game.
No, you know what? That's going to be the name of Anthony's movie about Xbox fanboys. Project Modus. That's going to be the name of the movie.
Yeah.
We got the name.
I added that right to my library, that demo. So
Paul Heyman in the ring. Ha, 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 ha. Why doesn't Heyman just take Ozempic? The guy's like 900 pounds now. What happened?
part of his gimmick.
His gimmick. The guy's going to drop dead. You see this guy?
Well,
Gunther versus Femi would be interesting to see Gunther get his ass kicked. Well, there's a lot of things wrong with what Gunther is doing with Heyman. So I don't know what's happening. And then he's going after Seth Rollins. I don't know what the hell's happening with this.
I like Gunther, but that is a downgrade to go after Seth Rollins.
Where do you
Ring
watch?
General Car Insurance.
Where do you watch Saturday night's main event? Peacock. Danhausen is funny. Yes, I've been following Danhausen before he was even in AEW. When he's still an indie guy when I was following him. Well, he was in Ring of Honor, but he's technically indie at that time. And then when AEW bought Ring of Honor, I think he came with it. And AEW had him, and they were doing some stuff with him. And then they just stopped using him, and they waited out his contract, and he left. He actually worked out with Eli, just so you guys know. So Eli knows him a little bit. But yeah, he sucks in the ring. He's not that great, but the character is like fantastic. And he's making a shit ton of money in WWE. The guy hasn't even been there a month, like a full month yet. He's making a shit ton of money there. So he actually did stuff on their YouTube channel. He went to the office in Stanford, and he was dicking around, and it's a funny video. So everyone check that out. Anything else we missed tonight before we head on out? Wasn't going to be a long show because there wasn't much news. You know, the news all breaks tomorrow when we're not doing the show, and then we got to freaking talk about it some other time.
Well, we'll let you guys know next week if there's going to be a PlayStation Direct, because we'll know by Wednesday night. So,
well, if they have a direct, I better have a good one because I'm sick of these shitty directs.
yeah, me too.
What?
Hopefully Star Fox will get announced soon, allegedly. So I'll keep everyone posted.
The
on
new
that,
Star
if that's
Fox?
true. That's what I'm hearing. They're just gonna announce it, like not in a direct. So I don't know if that's true, but that's what I'm hearing from a good source. So
the remake?
No, it's a new game that's like the same style as the original one.
All right. Well, hang on. Let's play Fred's video one last time for everybody.
There I am again. You know, I just got off work. You know, I'm trying to afford this fucking Helix. You know, saving up that money. You know, because, you know, Xbox, pay to play. But yeah. Anyways, you know, trying to help out Phil. You know, Mr. Know-It-All. You know. By the way, Phil, I thought you said that Starfield wasn't going to be on the PS5. What happened there, bud? You know, were you just fucking afraid that a game will run better not on your precious Xbox? Because let me tell you, that game's going to look 10 times more fucking better on the fucking Pro than that goddamn thing. I don't even know if it's going to be Pro Enhanced. I have no idea. If it is Pro Enhanced, then fuck you, Xbox, you know. I'm gonna cancel my Game Pass subscription and fucking just go straight to PlayStation, buy that shit on fucking PlayStation, and play it on Pro. Because at least I'll get a good fucking game. Yeah. Fucking Phil. What are you doing, man? You're lucky I'm trying to fucking afford this damn Helix, because it's tiring. But, love you guys.
Chrissy Bakley says, let's hope Xbox hits another rake again. As much as they hit rakes, I hope they don't, because I'm really tired of talking about this shit. And I know people are like, no, you're not. No, I am. But when I do talk about it, I'll give them the smoke. It's not like I sit there all day in the corner. I know a lot of these guys on Twitter do this shit. I don't sit in the corner all day like, I can't wait till they screw up. Oh, I can't wait. No. Half the time I'm asleep and I wake up and Frank blows up my phone. This happened. I was like, oh, fuck. Like this happened with the zombie deer thing. I woke up to that shit and I was like, fuck, now we got to do a show tonight with that. Not tonight, but we had to do an Xbox Goes to Hell that night. I need a fucking break, man. I'm doing all these goddamn shows. It's annoying. So I hope they don't step on a rake again because I'm fucking tired of it. Get your shit together.
I'm afraid to open Twitter because of that. Because every time I open Twitter, something happens.
That's like if a fucking 30-year-old man just keeps shitting in his pants. Like, oh, you did it again. Can you stop doing it? And the guy keeps doing it. Like, you know you're not supposed to do that, but you keep doing it. Like, people are just tired of this shit. So, whatever.
We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. I guess that's
Just
it.
double check.
Yeah, double check one last time. See if there's anything else before we go, because it'll be good. We're ending a little bit early. I got to cook dinner. Anthony's got to go blow his nose. And Frank's got to go to sleep.
I have to go take my inhaler and go to sleep. Hey, are you gonna get the Flintstones 4K Steelbook?
I got it. Thanks to you, I pre-ordered it.
Yeah, I ordered
Like I
it, dude.
fucking
That was a
need
good
it.
deal on that. Hey, that's a great movie.
So other Frank was at GameStop. He stayed there after we left the other day. Someone brought in a Ghost of Yotai PS5 Slim, the gold one, and he bought it for like $200.
Oh wow,
Yep.
that ain't bad.
GameStop was going to give the guy like $250, so he paid. I think he said he gave him like $275 or something.
And he got 2 controllers with it.
He got 2 controllers with it. And I was like, hey, if you decide you're going to sell that thing, let me know.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And then he
That ain't
bought,
bad at all.
somebody went in there today with sealed copies of Starfield. Obviously, they just came out. But they had 2 sealed copies, one on Switch and one on PS5, of Marvel Cosmic Thing. That's not even out yet.
Oh, we can't take that. It's sealed.
They couldn't take it, and they told the guy they're going to call the cops on him because that game's not out yet. So that guy definitely stole those games from somewhere. The
That's
Marvel
insane.
game that's in Game Pass, it doesn't come out physically, I think, until next week. And this guy
You
had
should
the,
have tried to buy that.
this guy, Frank bought them.
Oh,
And-
nice. Okay.
And they told him you can't buy them in store because if the cops come here looking for these things, you're going to jail. So I don't know
Yeah,
what that
that's-
was all about, but you got people bringing in games that aren't out yet. Maybe he got
Yeah,
them
it
early
comes out
from
the
Amazon or
17th.
something. I don't fucking know. What?
Yeah, the 17th. It's so another week.
Yeah. How'd that
The
guy
hell?
get them?
Stole 'em. I know Tomodachi Life got put out physically in some places a week early also. So somebody's getting these games somehow.
Yeah, the Goodman Flintstones. John Goodman's Flintstones. John Goodman's the man. You got King Ralph. He's got all these great movies. The Babe.
Like in one of the I think it was either Electric Playground or it might have been Judgment Day. But Victor Lucas has been re-uploading all like the classic ones every like Saturday and stuff.
Yeah.
And there was one where there was like a quick Rob Zombie interview,
Oh
They-
God.
like if they play games or whatever, and he's just like, oh, you know what? And then it's just like, oh, what about? That'd be funny if there's a Donkey Kong movie starring John Goodman. It's like, what the hell? It's like, why the hell would he play Donkey Kong?
Why not?
And then there was a segment like, they talked about Xbox Live in that video. The guy's like, yeah, you're gonna create a gamer tag, gonna be your identity. That is what people are gonna know you by, and like this is it was like the early like of like
Your
of
mic
that
keeps
first.
cutting out. What? So you got to say that all over again about Xbox gamer tag.
In the Victor Lucas video, the guy was talking about like creating a gamer tag because it was when X.
Oh, you
Um,
just cut out again when you said it.
Yeah, it was when Xbox Live was launching in I think it was 2002.
Yes.
So he was explaining the just the fact that like this is going to be your name and it's going to be how people follow you and friend you, and so it was funny to see that
Yeah.
because that was all in its infancy.
Yeah, I know. Now they fucking follow people's profile. Ooh, you don't play games. You don't do that. It's like, dude, shut up. Who cares?
Now you can hide your games. of what
Hey,
you-
here's the thing, everybody. Not everybody is fucking homeless like half you fuckers, and not everyone's jobless like half you fuckers collecting a goddamn check for free every month from the fucking federal government. Some of us have to fucking go to work and do shit while you're sitting there and play with your dick and open up your gamer score. We got actual shit we got to do in real life, all right? I'm just saying, if you got time to do all that and then fucking harass people over it, why don't you take your dick out and go fuck yourself? Snap it off and stick it up your ass because nobody cares.
Sounds painful.
What was the poll? I have a poll here. Are you excited for the leaves added to the Xbox achievements? Somebody said yes, and 93% said no. 14 votes.
It had to be Modus that said yes.
Anthony sounds fine to me. Well, on our end, it kept cutting off. So
He cut out at the critical parts.
yeah, the
of
critical
our
parts.
argument.
Of course, yeah.
But the
whole
last
it
time,
was fine.
you got it right the last time, so it worked. There are another Christmas Carol movie with Johnny Depp. Okay. Is his wife going to shit in his bed again? Like, what's going on with this guy, Johnny Depp?
You know, there's a rumor
know.
the next Mario movie is going to be Luigi's Mansion. I hope that's true.
Well, yeah, that would be based on the game directly because they stayed in Luigi's Mansion 3. They all went to the mansion and got kidnapped.
Yeah, would be cool.
No. Hopefully they don't fuck up that Zelda movie. Which I'm sure they will.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a possibility.
Really quick, you saw that movie, the new Mario. So what'd you think?
I thought it was good. I mean, there's definitely parts that are still a commercial, but I mean, it was a fun movie. Like for fans of the series, there's a lot of Easter eggs, so that kept me like engaged. But I
Trying
don't
to
know.
build the universe.
Yeah, I gotta watch it again. I'm gonna buy it because my kids loved it. So I mean, I'm gonna buy the movie. But I mean, I thought it was good. I thought it was a little bit better than the first one. So you guys got to see it and let me know what you think. But
Yeah,
I mean, I like
I
the
was thinking
first one
about going
too.
to see it. It was like the first one. I don't think I saw in theater. I just saw it on VOD or downloaded it or whatever. And it's like, it seems like diehard of the the games, and obviously if you're just a Nintendo, people seem to like
Die
it. It's
Hard.
mostly
John McClane's in this movie?
John McClane stars. Yeah, stars in this movie.
The critics hate it, so I don't know what to tell you there. But
I feel like that was the same case with the first one, right?
Yeah.
the first one was
It seemed like, yeah, it seemed like critics were kind of meh, and then like
No,
hardcore
Anthony's
fans
right.
were like, oh, this is cool.
Critics did shit on it because they said the same thing I said. It was like, it's just a commercial. Every segment was a commercial for a different game.
Yeah, like I just thought it was okay. Like kids are
Nintendo-
gonna eat it up for sure.
I get Nintendo's playing it safe with these movies because they don't want what happened in the 90s to happen again. I get that. But I think Nintendo's
Zelda
playing it
movie.
way too fucking safe. And I think they need to chill out a little bit and just let those movies breathe and have their own story. You know what I mean? Like, stop trying to promote the fuck. I get that you're trying to promote the shit to sell. I understand. But if you let the movies breathe and you tell a good story, people are going to buy the shit anyway. Like, you're good. Just let Illumination just like take the gloves off a little bit. Like, let them chill out. Like, Nintendo's got to fucking do that. And I don't know if they will.
I mean, they're making it like an insane amount of money on these.
Well,
movies.
that's
It
the
already made,
problem.
like,
They're making
Oh,
too
yeah.
much money that you're going to get movies like that now. Where
Between
they're
Minecraft and Mario.
Minecraft
they're-
was fucking awesome because you know why? They let them just do whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Zelda movie is going to be interesting.
That they're going to play it safe with that too, unfortunately.
That
But
shouldn't be an ad though, because that should be more story driven stuff. You know.
I hope so.
See, the plot with the Mario movies is very like rudimentary, and you look at something like the Sonic movie, and you're like, man, this is a great plot for adults and kids, and my kids like that too. But the Mario movie, the plot is so like little kid that I think that's why the critics didn't like it, because there's like barely a plot. I mean, there is, but I don't know. It's very like rudimentary.
I heard visuals are great,
Oh
Voodoo.
yeah, it looked great.
and the fight scenes and stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. It looked fine, and there's a lot of, like I said, a lot of great Easter eggs that you guys will appreciate because you've been playing the game so long. So I don't know. I thought it was good, but we'll see.
Check the group chat before we jump out of here. I want to get your reactions. Anthony, you're welcome, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
That's the only place you can find that.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. Put it in my drive.
Come on, Anthony, open the chat. The other chat.
I'm gonna upload that right to my drive so I can watch it inside tomorrow.
Come on, Ant, what are you doing?
He's sleeping.
He's probably talking and we can't hear him. He probably muted himself.
He is muted. I see it. Is he sneezing?
He probably is screaming and yelling out of joy.
He just saved me $45. He just saved me $45. Thank you for that.
Holy shit!
There you go.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we buy these things, right? The hell am I going to do with it?
Watch it.
Yeah, well, I have to do that too. Ah, fuck it. I might watch it without her and then I'll watch it again. Dude, I could hear Adam Marcus talk all fucking day long.
No, his story. He's a good storyteller too.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just cool to hear his process, like unfiltered and uncensored in a way where, like, you know, he just doesn't really care.
You heard,
He does,
I don't know if you
know.
saw the other interview that I saw, but he said that they filmed Jason Goes to Hell. They contacted Kodak and they said, we want this specific film for the movie. And Kodak was like, well, we only have what's left. And they said, we'll buy it all out. The rest of it that you got. So they shot the movie with that Kodak film. But when New Line got a hold of it, they ran it through again with Fuji. And he said, that's why the movie looks like shit on the Blu-ray, the DVD, the VHS. And Arrow got the Kodak negatives. And they called in Adam Marcus and they're like, can you color time this? And he goes, why don't you just call the cinematographer? And they're like, oh, you can get him? And he's like, yeah, I'll call him right now. So they got the cinematographer to come in and color time it with Adam Marcus. So he goes, that 4K that came out last year, he goes, that's exactly how we wanted you to watch the movie.
Arrow, it does a great job, you know.
Yeah, well,
and they're probably one of the best, if not the best, boutique labels that's actually putting stuff out still. That's, I think, worth the money. Because that's still $30. I mean, that's not bad.
Well, I didn't know that, and I have it downstairs sealed. So eventually, I got to watch that.
Yeah, I heard great things about that when it came out, and same thing about Jason X. I mean, given the actual movie, it's, you know, I'd rather watch Jason Goes to Hell, but it's still cool to see that treatment done, because that has the unrated on it. I'm pretty sure it does.
Yeah,
so.
it does.
Yeah.
And don't worry, he doesn't throw his fucking arm across the room.
Yeah. There's no disc recall. So
I should
Yeah,
just
they ain't
sell
bad.
that Blu-ray set. I have the other discs, the replacements. I should just sell that shit.
Yeah, I forget where I mean, I think mine are all where they're supposed to be, or I put them in the cases or whatever. But yeah, I remember when that happened. It was like 2021, something like that.
Right, right. I'm gonna
Yeah,
sell all that shit. I gotta get my money back because it's all sitting downstairs doing nothing. So
I mean, there's people that will pay because that Friday 13th one's out of print. It was in print for a while. They were selling it for a long time, and then they said, yeah, this is it. We're not, we're not making anymore. And then they finally sold out.
right, right. Yeah, I got. I'm gonna try to find. I'm gonna try and find like shelves, like a bookcase type shelf that you can roll around, and try to get some of the movies, some of the Blu-ray movies in the shop for the 10-year anniversary thing, just to trying to move the stuff out. If not, I'm gonna just keep listing them online.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, like you've seen it. I mean, eBay is like you put certain stuff up, or if you just put slip covers up of certain things, or uh, just different things, like people will pay. I mean, the physical media stuff is actually pretty insane.
Oh, I've been selling movies left and right, and people have been paying like what I paid for them.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
getting my money back on a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
For stuff that's just sitting down. I mean, I ripped it all to my home theater, so I'm good either way. And that's all backed up. I know people are like, oh, you're fucked if it goes down. Well, I got it backed up, so I'm good to go. Oh, I want to show you this real quick. So I got this. Give Me a Break, the full series. There's a ton of discs in here, but look how they did it, okay? It took somebody 30 fucking years to figure this out. Look how they did this.
That's a thick case.
It's a thick case. Well, look what they did. So these
Are they jewel cases?
no, they're in
Oh.
they're in sleeves.
Oh.
But it's so deep in there that they're not going to break or get scratched or crack or anything. And they actually made grooves for your thumb to go in to pull these out on both sides.
Does it feel like you're like snapping the disc?
Well, it's perfect. And this case, that's a thick ass case. It's going to be hard to crack this thing. So they figured it out, man.
Yeah, it's not bad for a complete series. So there's always like you never know how you're gonna get certain sets with that many discs, like in one. Like when I got The Sopranos, it was like I think most of it was in decent shape, but like there were just thicker Blu-ray cases that always tend to crack when they're like shipped together or
Right.
whatever. But thankfully it was okay.
D, take
But then
care,
you have,
buddy.
like,
Go ahead.
take care. You always have like the Blu-ray ones that like it just depends on how they manage those cases inside, like you said.
Well, this is the same company with another another TV show, The Ropers. They were the landlords on Three's Company before they left, and Don Knotts replaced them. They spun them
Yeah.
off in their own show. I didn't know. Same company though. It's VEI V, and the same thing. There's not many discs in here, but they did the same exact thing. They put the sleeves, and you pull the discs out. And again, this case is hard as shit. Like nothing's getting through this case. So
Yeah, it's
That's pretty
better
good.
when they don't cheap out on packaging.
right, and they're charging you because the Ropers was $12, but Give Me a Break was 40. And the only reason why shit's 40 because that packaging, I guarantee you. But definitely cool. I was gonna send those back, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna keep them, and I'll sell them in the shop or something, but I just appreciate that their packaging is like that. And they have a thing on there, a sticker in Give Me a Break that says, if there's any issue with these discs, please call us here. Do not send them back. So I thought that was cool. Like they'll be like, we got you. Like, you're good.
That's cool.
No problems with the discs either. Everything ripped, no problem. So
Usually they just slap those things together and we always have issues.
right. So shout out to that company. I have the Mister over here. I can't show it because it's connected to a million different things right now, but I'm working with the Mister. And it seems pretty cool. It's got some quirks, trying to navigate through all that. But that came today, and that's why I didn't stream Starfield, because I hooked it up and I was like, all right, let me start messing with it. And good thing I did, because it's not really user friendly out of the box. You have to do some updating and you have to do some tweaking. But once you get that all down, which it's not still 100% down for me, but it's almost there. Once it's done, I will I'll hook it up and I'll play some games with it. So FPGA emulation. So there you go. All right, guys, we're gonna run. I want to thank you all for watching tonight. It was awesome. Shout out to Fred. Shout out to California Fred as well. Shout out to all you guys in the chat. Remember, I keep forgetting every time we sign off. I'm every Tuesday on Gaming Ain't Easy over on Proto Foxy's channel. You can check us out there every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. So check us out over there. Myself, Wicked Hot, Proto Foxy. And then you can come back here. And Anthony, are you streaming this week or next week?
I will be streaming Friday. That's the plan. Hopefully everything will be a little cleared up by then as far as me. But yeah, we're going to be doing a dice lock on RE9. So you basically donate and we roll the dice and it changes our stipulations live. So can't heal, can't do this, can't do that. That can all be switched on.
You're going to be
depending
playing
on-
that game for 6 months the way you're
Yeah.
going to do that dice lock.
Yeah, we're going to try to do it in a couple parts. We know it's not going to be all done in one night, but we'll try to, keep the streams, kind of make them like events like this that make it fun, make it different. And, because we've already streamed RE9 a bunch. I mean, I still am going to stream it more on PC and stuff on my own time. And now that I have the Pro, we will be playing it on the Pro on Friday.
Awesome.
So it'll be the first PS5 Pro stream of that game and more to come. But yeah, so Friday around, I think 4:30, 5 o'clock is when we're going to be starting Eastern time. And that will be the stream for this week.
Good. All right. Well, check him out on Friday. I'll be at work, so I'll try to jump in. Hopefully I don't get fucking people coming in with trades all day.
Well, yeah, hopefully you get some, some stuff coming in, but not annoying shit, at least. Hopefully you get some customers that actually want to just buy shit instead of just trading a bunch of stuff.
I hope so. That's the plan. We got a PS5. Oh, really quick before we go. If I have this thing, where'd it go? I gotta mail it back.
Ran away.
So I bought a third party. I don't even know what the fuck it is. It might be in the car actually, because I gotta mail it back. I bought a third party stand for the PS5. It's a PS5 Fat. It looks exactly like the one that it comes with, okay? And I bought this stand before for another PS5 that I had that I had to trade in or whatever. Dude, I take it out of the box and I turn it. The fucking thing broke right in half. The clips broke when I turned it.
What the fuck?
And I'm trying to put it back together for like 45 minutes and I'm like, oh, all the clips are broken. How did this happen? It was a piece of shit. So I filled out I had Amazon send me another one. It's coming today. But I said, fuck this, man. I went on eBay. I bought an official like OEM one, a used one for the same price. So just in case this new one doesn't work right, I got the real one coming. But yeah, that sucks. Anyway. All right. I'm out. Everyone, take care. Stay safe. Have a good one. And we will catch you guys later.
Sounds good, guys. Have a good night.
Good night, guys. Peace. Oh, they left. Okay. Mental 9R, take care, buddy. Yeah, well, this isn't a slim stand. This is a stand for a fat. And if you want to trade it to GameStop, they require the stand, which sucks. I don't know why they require it's. If you trade in a fat console, they require the stand and the juice cable, which is dumb, but whatever. But yeah, I ordered an official one, and I got it locally. Somebody from Connecticut was selling them, so I ordered it. This way I could get it in a couple of days and not like fucking 3 weeks. So yeah, I'll get the Amazon sending me the other one. I'll open that. I'll see if that works out. If not, I'll send that one back too and just keep the official one. Yeah, I turned it the way it's supposed to be turned, and it came off the track, and I was like, okay, I'll put it back on. Part of it's staying on, and part of it won't stay on, and I'm going left and right, and I open it, and all the clips are fucking broken. I was like, unbelievable. Do I have this thing over here? Hang on. Let me see. Oh, where this thing is. Is it in my book bag? Yeah, it's right here. Dude, this is terrible. You guys got a little bit of an after show here. Right, it looks fine, right? It's got the screw, comes with the screw. Look, it just comes right off. And it's not supposed to do that. And you're like, oh, yeah, well, you got it back on. Right, because these clips back here aren't broken, but the ones over here are broken. And it's so hard because of the background. It sticks up. Yeah, it's brutal. It sucks. And this was $18. Literally, the second I took it out, I just turned it so it would be this way, and it fucking broke. It came right in half. And I bought one of these before, the same brand, and it was fine. But this one was garbage. So I did the thing where Amazon, you send this one back, they send you another one out, and you got to send this one back like within the month, or else they charge you for both. But I did that. I was like, you know what, man, just in case, I'm going to order the official one. So I went on eBay. I found a used one. Some person in Connecticut had them. And I said, it was the same price, 18. So I was like, I'll just do it just in case. That sucks. What are you going to do? All right, Mental, have a good night, buddy. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Hope everything's well. And take care. Have a good one over there, all right? Thanks. I'll try to have good luck with it, but you'll know if I do or not. But shout out to Mental. Shout out to everybody in the chat, Dreadpool, all these guys. Guys, check out Dreadpool's merchandise because he's trying to get to New York for June. So if you guys want to become a member on his channel, check that out. He posts a shit ton of videos that are members only. I'm a member of Dreadpool's channel, and I can't keep up with all the 360-degree videos he uploaded throughout the years. He's got a ton of them. So check that all out. And again, I got Bobo Ghost Fred's channel posted in the chat. Check that out. And I think that's going to be it for tonight. Shout out to Ven. Shout out to all these guys. D, Dizzy Delta, Talos, Chrono, DJ, Omegon, Mental, Venom Dave, Dreadpool, Bobo Ghost. I'm rereading everybody all over again here. Chrissy Bakley was in here. Weston was in here. Obviously, he's the MVP over here all the time, showing up. Weston shows up hours early to be in the chat. I don't think people realize that. So, and that rhymes. So, shout out to Chrono. I think I mentioned an Omegon. I'm just making sure I get everybody here. All right, guys, take care. Stay safe. Have a good one. I'll catch you tomorrow afternoon when I play Starfield on PS5 Pro. So make sure you don't miss that one. If you have any questions while I'm playing, ask. And that'll be that. So I'll see you then. Peace.